Can I play an undead bear?
Well, that's one way to start this.
bears.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone, and welcome back to Roll Call.
Roll call.
Roll call.
I apologize for blowing out everyone's ears.
Did I call the roll or no?
I mean, you can.
You can.
So things are a bit different today because, well, we are doing something different. I am Tristin, your humble new, well, in this case, I am animal control, and I have made the poor decision to enlist people into being bears.
Rawr.
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 I mean, so that's what we're doing. So today we are playing a game of Honey Heist, a very much improv TTRPG, where we are a group of bears attempting to receive a abundance of honey in our systems. But before we get into game, let's run down the line of what we normally do. Let's see, who's gonna be me today? Tragic.
You.
Guess what? You're me today.
Right, hold on. Let me. I don't have a thing to wear.
You know, that's only.
Okay, so last week we didn't last week and we didn't for a little while, but upcoming soon we'll be going back into our usual Friday game, and where I will be your GM for that, and then we're gonna post this. Are we gonna post this one or not?
I'll probably throw it on YouTube.
So we're gonna post this one on YouTube on Monday.
Monday.
See, there it is.
Someone does. Someone
does it. And then upcoming, replacing our Sunday show is pass it.
Replacing our Sunday show is DC by Night, Monument of Shadows. It's going to be starting sometime in the next couple of weeks. We are currently in the process of teaching people how to play VTM. But if you want to see people who have played VTM, next Sunday the 11th, you can catch the RPG table back again with Chicago by Night, hosted by Junie Von Etch, the storyteller over there, who's joining us tonight. So yeah, check them out on the 11th, and then hopefully by the end of the month we'll get started with DC by Night.
Hell yeah!
All right, is that everything that everyone knows about and stuff now?
Pretty much.
All right. 1 second.
I just know I want honey.
So you'll notice that we have people who are not normally on our show, because that means, well, we have some special guests. One of which is already we've noted as Junie. Hi, Junie. But
Hello.
back, by popular demand, the one and only Bacon. He has survived the things such as the Honka match and the hells and anything else in between. We love our bacon. It is part of our daily dietary.
And I appreciate it. It keeps me in business.
It does. He holds a majority of the stock of the bacon.
Yes. I am the Bacon King after all, you know?
Yes. At any given point, he'll tip you with bacon bits.
Yes.
Is that what happens when you give us bits? Are they considered bacon bits?
Yes.
They sprinkle
That's,
all over.
That's what I've been considering them, but I don't know what you guys. But now, since you know,
now we know.
Yeah,
I've cracked the code.
And knowing's is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. And as with us with always,
I don't know if they brought pears into it.
And with us, along with our two guests, is our normal Cymerk, who is one of our glorious GMs, DMs, and all the things in between, ABs and
M's.
Z. All the M's, as well as Brandon, aka Tragic Backstory. Our normal, long-running DM, GM, and everything in between is now going to be a player here to cause chaos, and I'm afraid, because he's been my DM for so long, he is here to make me sad.
What you do to me?
You know when it says karma's a bitch?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
Our games. I'm usually the brain cell. All right.
I've seen your games. Are you
Raise
sure you
your
wanna
hand
claim
if
that?
you've ever crushed a horse.
That's your fault, not mine. It wasn't there when I jumped.
Yeah, totally.
So, yes, today we are doing something a little different. By that, I mean we were playing Honey Heist. Again, this is where our players are going to be playing bears in attempts to find honey. Now, some of us are not bears yet. Some of us are bears. Would we like to go through the bears that are and then find out what the last remaining bear is?
I think that's what we should do.
All right, so why don't we go down the line and we described what we are bear-wise, starting with Junie.
Well, I am a retired honey bear that apparently was a thief, but again, I'm retired. So that's where I'm standing. That's how I'm handling it. And apparently, I wear fezzes because fezzes are cool.
All right.
Fight me
so-
on this.
Let's
Listen, Tipple's completely different. He's from New York or something like that. This is Chicago. Get it right.
Alrighty, Bacon, why don't you enlighten us on your bearitude?
Well, Joe, I'm a black bear. I'm kind of new to the group, so I'm the rookie. I'm a rookie thief, so I'm learning from our good old friend over there. My name is Patton the bear. It is what it is. Should be fun. I'm wearing a Burger King crown because first day of the job, you gotta bring some snacks and stuff like that. So I got my chicken nuggets. I got my honey mustard. We're good to go. I
should remember.
How'd you get through the order line?
Hey, I went through the drive-through. All right.
Top collar and just your hat, just your crown just down, so they come through and they're just like, the hell?
Hey, I got chicken nuggies. I'm good. And the honey mustard. That's what matters.
Alrighty, that brings us to Cymerk.
Well, see, my name's not Cymerk. See, today it's Snacks. Snacks Mackenzie. And I'm the strongest, dumbest panda bear this side of the Rocky Mountains. And let me tell you what, I sure do love eating me some bamboo. And you're looking mighty bamboo right now.
Thanks,
Inky?
I hate it. Alright.
I'm gonna call my shot now. One of us is gonna get eaten by snacks.
That does remind me, in the course of this game, before we get to our last bear in development, in this game, there are chances of your bear possibly either going feral and being taken away by animal control or running off on its own. So be prepared just in case you have to roll a new bear.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So we're with you during that period of time.
Mental notes of
So
awareness and
let's
awareness
go
off.
to Build-A-Bear.
Let's go to Build-A-Bear, all right.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
be.
roll.
Hey,
It
Build-A-Bear.
could be. Hey, Build-A-Bear, if you're watching.
Build-A-Bear, if you're watching, how would you like your very own Snacks Mackenzie bear?
I think it's just a pan
Trademarked.
people tend to eat.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my name. I have a randomly generated list of names of 1 through 10. I'm gonna roll a D10 for it. And all right, remember how I said if I rolled a 6, my name would be Methuin?
Yeah.
I just rolled a 6.
Hey!
So I am
Methuin.
Methuin. Mathuin.
That's what I wrote down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Methuin, and my role is gonna use my lovely gift dice from Psy, my Crystal Maggie Zelda die.
If you use the sponsor
Oh, nice.
code NAT1,
If you use the sponsor code N1A at crystalmaggie.com, you can get up to 15% off on your order.
Ooh.
That
So
is
my
real.
role is brains.
All right, you're the brain. All
Oh
right.
God!
There's a lot
that's-
riding on this game.
With a name
Are we
like
shocked?
Methuin, I
Before
would
we even
expect nothing else.
Gosh.
My descriptor is I am slick, and my bear type
Bum, 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 bum.
is I am a honey badger.
Yeah. You don't give a fuck either.
So no fucks are given
Yeah.
during this entire show. Got
No.
you.
Hey, look, I'm the brain of this operation.
Carnage is my special species skill is Carnage. So I'm that meme of like the wizard that ran out of spell slots and I just rip off my robe and I'm jacked, apparently. And then the hat that I'm wearing is I got an 8. So that means I roll 12. I'm just wearing 2 hats. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm just absolutely look terrible. I'm wearing a cowboy hat and a flat cap. A flat cap cowboy hat.
So it's a
Great.
flat cap with a large brim going around it.
Oh, I was gonna say like a cowboy, like one of the deep, tall cowboy hats with a flat cap on top.
There you go.
Oh, so
I
a
like
10-gallon hat, which is a flat cap on.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
So a 10-gallon flat hat with flat cap on.
So you're so slick, you think you can wear two hats.
He's
Yep.
so smart.
I know us.
His brain is so big he needs 2 hats.
It's so big, I need 2
Hey,
hats.
All right.
Well,
and
okay.
So that's Methuen. I apologize, Junie. What was your bear's name again?
sticky buns.
Sticky Buns. That's
Sticky
right.
buns. Great.
My buns are sticky. Don't ask.
I was going to, but then you told me not to, so I won't.
Those buns are looking mighty tasty.
Okay.
there.
Okay, Snacks.
Yeah.
Snacks Mackenzie.
Just don't start licking this icing off. That's just weird.
I bake. I mean, I'm retired. I don't need to do anything anymore, so I bake.
Opened up a baking business. Hey,
This is true.
Welcome to
I mean,
Sticky Buns, Sticky Buns.
Get about it.
We sell
Get the-
cinnamon rolls.
That's
Where's
how
the
I got.
cinnamon
Sticky
rolls?
Buns? No, it's ironic.
That's how I got employed here. All right.
let's just put it this way: when snacks always came around, we always had to make sure we had the buns around because we didn't want to get bunned by Sticky. Okay, so it was a whole thing about snack.
Look, there's a lot of dough here. We do a lot of money laundering.
Not wrong.
That's why I made
Feel called
the
out because
chicken
I'm a
nuggets.
retired thief. Damn,
Buns don't stop.
All right. Well,
they can't stop.
Can't stop.
Can't stop once up. Yep.
GameStop.
Alrighty, so that is our bears. Now, who is ready to learn about this episode of Honey Heist?
Wait, we had to learn things? No one told me that.
I know.
I have a question.
You have a
I'm
question?
not drunk enough for that.
Yes, Snacks.
Senpai noticed me.
Can you go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
either.
not part of my bear skills.
It's inappropriate for me to ask. Alrighty, on this episode of Honey Heist, welcome to America. In America, which has now changed its name to America, in the future, animals and humans have started to live together in harmony. Animals taking on very much more human things. Think of it like Zootopia if people were also just around doing stuff. In this future, the natural sweetener sugar is gone. It's been completely depleted. The only thing left now is either artificial sweeteners, which not many people actually like, and honey. Honey is now worth more than money. And the fact that it is also used as a currency. In fact, you'll find it in crystallized forms in the shape of dice of varying sizes. So like a D4 would be like a $1 bill. A D6, 5, and so on and so forth.
Nice, we can live our dreams of eating dice.
Yes.
No, sorry. No, it's not.
That was not one of those. No,
That's just a regular die.
Hey, at least they're not putting dice in the oven, okay?
Yet.
Well, we can put the glass ones in there, and they can do that weird little marble spark shatter thing. There we go. That's the word.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So yes, in this world, honey is quite cherished. Now, you are a bunch of bears who have been hired by a raccoon that has never given you his name. He just goes by Boss or the Raccoon with no name. He has pulled you guys together for a heist. You guys are to rob the Golden Spoon Casino featuring the Brad Pitt.
Is that his full name? Is the Brad Pitt?
So yeah, so the casino is a tall casino, as in there's the casino floor and then residential above it. As far as you know, there is a underlayer, because again, with your boss Raccoon, he has given you some information. As far as it's residential, about 10 floors of residential where people stay in there for the night, suites and whatnot. The main floor, which is the casino, full of slots, cards, and stuff like that. An underground casino with high rollers, seedy underground people. This is how Boss figured out a lot of this, because he plays on that floor. And below that floor is the vault. Your object here is to break into the vault And the more important thing is to steal the golden spoon. That's right. It's not just the name of the casino. Usually in the middle of the casino floor, in a very large glass tube in the middle, it almost feels like a TARDIS console, is a golden spoon. About the size of what a traditional wooden spoon would look like. In fact, it's even kind of look more. It's kind of like if you know those wooden things you would pull out of a honey jar. It looks, on the box of like every box of Honey Nut Cheerios. So it's a larger golden spoon. That is the main prize that your boss is looking for you to get. Now you know that every night they put it in the vault, but during the day it's smack dab in the middle of the casino. You guys have time to plan beforehand what your course is. You can go through residential, you can try and stay, you can do all kinds of things. But that is the layout he has given you, and this is your job that you were to do. Get the spoon, get as much honey as you can, and get out. Now, has everyone read How to Play Honey Heist? Like the consequences of rolls and whatnot?
A bit.
Not really. Can you? Yeah.
All right. So you have points. Let's see.
Yay points.
Yes, you have points that you can roll with. But however, if your points go too far to one side or the other, you can have things happen. For example, let's see. You start off at let's see. It's 3 and 3, I believe. I apologize.
Yep.
So
3 bear, 3 criminal, I believe, right?
yes,
Yep.
3 bear, 3 criminal. Every time you do something, if you succeed, you get a point in whatever you're succeeding at. If you fail, you gain a point in the other direction. If your criminal stat ever reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out, bear style, and lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in about a half hour or so.
Half hour or so.
But I'm a retired thief, so am I not already a criminal?
You are. But these are stats. So, like, for example, if you
Okay.
go in, let's say that you've been doing a lot of thief stuff, like you focus mainly on thief stuff and you keep doing well with thief stuff, and it keeps going up and keeps going up, you hit that 6. Like, let's say you're like, I'm gonna hack into the system. I'm gonna, fall down on a wire and do stuff like that. That if you do that well enough 6 times, you've gone full criminal and you betray the party. But if you do things like bear, because let's see, you were a sun bear. So you sense honey. So if you keep doing things like sense honey a lot, or if you growl or use your claws to attack or do other bear things, if you keep succeeding doing those things, that's where you're going to run into your bear points going all the way up, and then you go feral and get picked up by animal control. In this case, probably security.
Yep. And if you eat honey, the bear meter goes down, I believe.
So yeah, if you do a flashback, you can move a point from bear to criminal. If you eat honey, you can move a point from criminal to bear.
Yep.
Right. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene. And the other bear is playing out the heist over coffee and cigarettes. So yeah, so the flashback mechanic, if you've played in the Blades in the Dark, it's very kind of similar to that. But yeah, so like if you get to a point where like, oh man, I really wish we had said this thing, that's where you can sacrifice a point and do a flashback mechanic. Any other questions before we start some dialogue?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Do you have any chicken nuggets?
You can certainly try. I'm sure they'll have some at the restaurant for you.
Nice.
All right. So, you are on the streets of Las Vegas. It's not sure if it's about bees or beagles. They've never made it quite clear. We're guessing bees, but you can never know. You each come from different parts of the town as to make sure that you're not being followed. And as far as I know, none of you guys know each other, unless anyone wants to make the decision to know someone.
Sticky buns. That's why I'm learning from her.
Okay, so Sticky Buns and Patty come together, and you guys meet in an empty warehouse down the road from the casino, because sometimes things are still hard and some of these places end up in a bad shape. As your vehicles pull in individually, whether you're driving or being driven yourself, you guys will find yourself in an empty portion of the warehouse waiting. And this is where you all meet each other. You guys have anything to say to each other as you walk up?
I'm saying, Sticky Buns, thanks for stopping at the Burger King, you know? I really wanted to get my chicken nuggets and stuff like that for this meeting. Thank you.
So what
that-
you thought of everyone and you bought enough for everyone to eat?
Yeah, actually I did. I also got, honey mustard and things like that. I got some ketchup.
What about sweet and sour sauce?
I forgot the sweet and sour.
How do you eat this stuff without sweet and sour?
I'm sorry, boss. I
No,
didn't
you're
mean
not.
to.
If you're sorry, you would have gone back there and made sure you got sweet and sour.
I could go back right now. It's kind of far at this point.
Really? Really? You got to take
Maybe
up all the sauces, not just 2 that you like. If you're gonna buy
I
for
mean,
everyone,
they're the best
take 'em
kind,
all.
though.
I hate mustard.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss.
Really? After all this time you've hang out with me, you don't know this stuff. Why? Why? How do you recall and remember all these things that I teach you?
I don't know. I've been looking at the computers and stuff like that, trying to learn that stuff and how to, open the
Got to
locks.
remember, if you don't go by instinct, what you gonna go by?
What you tell me?
But there has to be muscle remembering and instincts that is of your own thoughts.
Your
Okay, boss.
partner is quite correct. Muscle memory and instincts are some of the best tools.
Oh, hi.
Hello there. You just see like a panda bear with like a big old astronaut helmet. Just like the visor like lifts up. Hello there. Name is Snacks. Snacks Mackenzie.
Do you want the chicken nugget?
Oh.
I'll try one.
Ask them. Here you go.
Snacks
Please tell me you ain't from Houston.
Ugh.
Oh.
This is vile. How
It's
could
a
you
chicken
eat that?
nugget. Simple. You put it in your mouth and chew.
I thought it might be bamboo.
We said chicken nuggets. That we're part of the chicken and
I
the
thought
nuggets.
it was fancy Las Vegas bamboo.
But this is chicken. How the fuck
I
did you
could-
think that was bamboo?
If I can interject, that's 100% correct. Why would you think bamboo would grow
In
in
a
Las
chicken.
Vegas? inside
Well,
of a chicken,
I'm
no
not
less.
from Las Vegas.
Clearly.
Alright, I just
Clearly.
thought that
Hey.
mayhaps here in Las Vegas they would grow bamboo in the shape of fried nuggets.
At least
You
not
never
yet.
had a fried nugget.
I don't even know how I could possibly try and break that down. How stupid that was. But we're just gonna let that sit. Okay.
Hey, they might be able to do it. You never know science and stuff like that.
I
But
do.
not in a chicken
I
nugget.
do know science and stuff like that, and that's not happening.
Oh, okay.
The biology does not work.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Don't they have like
During
the
this argument-
genomes and stuff?
Look at a mommy bamboo and a daddy chicken did not turn around and make chicken
Wait.
nuggies.
Wait, mommy
Doesn't
bamboo.
the chicken eat the bamboo?
I'm
And
pretty
they-
sure I read a very important scientific article talking about how
Before,
when
before Snacks can finish,
I
you
gotta talk to the
hear
boss
a
about
very
this.
large metal garage type door roll up very loudly, letting in a lot of light from the headlights, nearly blinding you guys. In pulls
Shit.
a limousine. It pulls right up to your group and stops with its back door next to you guys. Out of the front pile 2 polar bears in very nice suits that you're no longer being blinded. They've pulled past.
Yes, dudes. Where'd you get them at?
They do not respond to you. They walk to the back of the door and open it. Out pops a little raccoon. This is, as you know, is your boss with no name. He's just a raccoon.
Hey, Rocket.
No suit, nothing. It's just a raccoon. And he goes, good. We're all here. I assume you all are aware of what we are doing here today.
Being
brought
blinded
ticket.
by your headlights.
I got chicken nuggets
Apparently-
for everybody.
Debating the creation of bamboo chicken nuggets, but I mean, I didn't think that was our main goal. But
so in this scientific valid article,
Snacks,
Does
I gotta
anyone-
ask you a question here. You want to talk about your scientific article, or do you want to get paid?
I want to have a drink because this person wants. I want to get drunk around this person.
Like me, boss. I thought you were trying to cut back.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't take up too much time with my
You'll be a
smart
liver.
ramblings.
I think
He
you're
goes,
smart. Oh,
"One
that's
more."
sweet.
He reaches back into his car, pulls out a stalk of bamboo, and tosses at you.
That's the good stuff. It's like cracks it open.
find
You
out he's a
confused? Snap into a Slim Jim.
Once again, betrayed by cruel fate.
Look, I had to get your attention. If you want actual bamboo, you'll get it once I get what I need.
All right.
The fuck does a raccoon need a honey spoon for? I can understand why we want it, but you? Come on.
It was a symbol thing, you know? I mean, it's just shiny.
It is.
Oh,
This
really?
spoon
I was right.
is a status symbol. Honey has become more worthy than even gold or cash, but this spoon is a relic of a time before the merging of our peoples, or in our case, animals. This casino has long been around, and I want it because I want stuff that is from time before and after. Now, I have honey, I have money. It does make this world go round, but there's only one of those spoons, and he don't need it. That damn blasted Teddy Roosevelt doesn't need that spoon anymore.
Wait, you
Wait,
say Teddy
I-
Roosevelt?
I thought he was talking about Brad Pitt.
Wait.
Teddy
hold on,
Roosevelt was
hold on.
dead.
Are you talking about
No
like?
shit.
This is a different Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, okay. I was getting worried that like the scientific and cloning became a thing again.
Teddy
that's just
Roosevelt
gonna
is
get
his
fucked
You
up.
never
stage
know.
name.
He wrote a moose and stuff like that, you know?
Yes. This is his stage name. This is a man who's infatuated with everything to do with the before times. He's also fascinated with our merging, which is why he's opened up his casino to both people. Not all casinos are like that. He's got a great deal of love, especially for bears. It's kind of weird.
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough. I can't argue with that.
Now,
I
that is why I
myself a
want
member
this
of the
spoon.
bear community.
Teddy Roosevelt owns that casino. He's done me wrong before, so this time he's going to learn not to play with.
The
Rocket.
boss.
I'll leave that there. You understand what I'm saying. Now, I am a raccoon
He's saying,
who provides his families and employees with everything they need. Now,
oh, do you have dental?
how
What?
many teeth you got there, Patton?
One.
Oh,
I
keep
don't
him
know.
busy for a little bit. All right.
Batten starts quietly counting. He keeps messing up after 5, starts over.
There's no number after 5, dang it!
I can only count to 4. I can only...
Okay, go.
Now,
That's
in
facts.
this warehouse, you'll find a shipping container that could contain anything that you could probably need for this.
Good
Does it
alcohol.
contain
I
the
need
spoon?
that.
Outside of the spoon.
Oh,
However, you do bring up a good question. And yes, I have made a replica out of brass. Quite similar to gold. But if you so try to do a, as they say, Anaconda Jones and do a swap, that is up to you.
Love those movies.
Good. They are good.
That
Except that
fucking
last one.
snake.
is it weighed properly? I seen like the Indiana Jones thing, right? Where like we try to switch it out and like it just goes down anyway, right, boss?
Anything's for the follow.
Lily and Cat.
Yeah. Yes, yes, it happened. We saw it. Unfortunately, it was a snake, so he slithered away. It was fine. Unfortunately, we could use the panda and bounce it.
That's true.
I am quite bouncy when I choose to be.
Well, you're gonna have to be bouncy on this one. Let me tell you.
Speaking of bouncing, it's time for me to roll on out of here.
Okay, I'll miss you. Bye, boss.
In the
Oh,
visions of some of you,
That was a
is a
good one.
viral video of a raccoon that grabs his tail and starts rolling down something, and he's like, "No, not that one." Knowing full well that's what at least one of you, is thinking about. Get the job done. Get to the meeting point at the airport. Until then, I will probably be unreachable. And if I hear that any of you say my name to anyone, by name I mean anything to do with the raccoon who's hired you, please know that my resources are almost endless, and I will make sure I will find you.
You got it, Beyonce.
That is quite
So
kind
great.
of you to try to find us.
If
show
you
us
find
your
us, can you bring us
gratitude.
waffles, please? You know, I like to.
Don't know
I
what
like my
waffles are,
chicken.
but I think I would like to try them.
We apologize. I'll gesture to Sticky Buns and myself. We apologize for them.
The raccoon will raise one
Chicken
paw
thing.
and be like,
Can I stake myself?
it will raise a paw and go, if you bring me that spoon, I will have a breakfast buffet waiting for you on the airstrip.
You gotta have chicken and waffles?
Hold on. If we're gonna meet you at the airport with this like beholden golden spoon,
Mhm.
I don't just want to meet you at the airport. I want to make sure I'm in the airplane with you getting out. I am retired. You are bringing me out of retirement.
You're still teaching me the ropes, you know? You're
Yes,
not
but that
abandon-
doesn't mean I have to go in there with you. Beyonce over here is bringing me out of retirement to show you how it's done.
That's true.
I would also like an airplane. And then leans over to Sticky Buns. What's an airplane?
Please tell me in that box
It's
that there's
a
a lot of
metal
alcohol
bird.
so I can drink that, drink
It's
my
a
sorrows
giant metal
away.
bird for
Oh,
you to-
yes, I think I would very much like to try one of these giant metal birds.
You ain't trying it, you're flying.
I don't know what that
There will be
is.
plenty
You go
of
into the
planes and
air.
varieties on the airstrip. If you would like to be on my private plane on the escape after delivering it, so be it. But there will be plenty of other routes for you to get out of harm's way.
I just want to make sure I can get the fuck out.
Is there gonna be a buffet?
On whatever plane you end up on, yes.
Sweet baby bear, Jesus, watch with all this the food. I mean, swear to God,
Hey, let's not take
Snacks.
baby bear Jesus' name in vain.
it wasn't in vain.
Pause be praised.
Pause be
All the praise.
It's not in vain. It is calling down his incredible common sense to employ into this young one that he should be thinking with his head and not with his stomach.
Well, I think the cub Jesus would understand this man's stomach.
Unfortunately,
That's why I was
Hey.
asking about the dental plan, you know? I don't want to get cavities.
oh for
All right. Okay.
While you guys start arguing about dental and food like that, the raccoon has hopped in the vehicle, the door is closed, and the bears have driven off before you turn around and realize he is gone.
The entire time, Methuen's just like,
I left my accounting job for this.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get as much alcohol in this job because. Listen here, patty cake. You gotta stop thinking with with your stomach. Think with your head.
Not
And
this
make
food day, you gotta eat the food,
Listen,
you know?
listen, I have a solution to this. Do what I do. Think with your teeth. If you're trying to figure something out, just put it in your mouth.
What?
I like that. Hey,
Put it in your mouth.
I would like to pull out my bear pad, like it's an iPad.
It's a paw.
oh, how to use that?
It's a
Should I
paw
start
pad.
eating
The
that?
logo itself
It's a
is
paw
a little
pad.
paw.
There. I would like to put on bear in the quite large living facility and put that down for put it up so our two not so planning inclined friends can just watch that for a little bit.
Hey, he got
can
that
I-
TV show on.
Can I do a bear roll? Because I'm gonna definitely put the bear pad in my mouth to see if it's bamboo.
It's definitely not been.
You just want to walk over to
I
him
just
and
want to know
go,
if I break it or not.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 3, which I think is a success. So I move a point into criminal. Right?
Yeah, if you succeeded in bear.
Or wait, does it have to be same or is it
Because
equal or under? Equal or under.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and like just start gnawing on the outside of it. Like, oh, there's no way this is bamboo, but
It's not
just not
good
bamboo.
anyway.
Stop eating it.
It's good to check that if it is, yeah.
You hear like
Do-
the crunching of glass. Just
Okay. Snack.
Anyway.
Snack. Do you want some bamboo candy?
absolutely, I do.
There. Now, here you go. Go sit and watch the bear in the large living facility, and you will be entertained.
Thank you for the follow.
All right.
Yes, thank you for the follow. So, okay. So
I'm
while that's
hurting
going on,
Yeah, watch that.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I'll listen to you, boss. Thanks.
Yeah. 'Cause I
we need to get this spoon. So we have 2 methods.
throw the
Oh.
dummies, and we do go take it, and then try and
I
bail
was
them
thinking
out.
big distraction.
You got the 2 right here.
Exactly. So what I was
Oh
thinking.
my god.
Now, is this one of those scenarios like state secret type thing where we go in and we start getting, setting off sensors and the spoon drops down into a hidden vault? Or is it one of those things where it just stays there and someone like comes and takes it out every night? That's what I don't know that.
I don't know that either.
I
I know the plans and all that stuff must be in the big thing that I'm going to say
box.
it's
The
the big
facility
box.
is the warehouse, the area that we are told
the
to go to.
big
to get
box where
shit.
he's got all the information on all the shit we need.
Yeah, let's go.
There's
Let's
a
go figure
buffet
that out.
Yeah, let's
in
go
here,
there.
too.
Okay, you know what? You cannot talk until after the show is done.
Okay, boss.
As
Thank
we're
you.
watching Bear in the big blue open area, I'm just gonna turn to Pat and just say, "Now you can see here that this gentleman on this tasty piece of bamboo is having a major existential crisis with his life."
I can see that. The thing is, though, who's he talking to? Why is there little kids around him? I don't understand.
Why is he not eating them?
That is a good question. I think there's that whole thing where we're supposed to be into understanding one another and stuff like that, and not trying to eat the kids yet. I don't know. It's
Well,
weird.
it doesn't hurt to just give a little nibble. That's
That's
this
true.
is my philosophy. If you don't know what it is, put it in your mouth. Just a little nibble, just till you figure it out.
That makes sense. I like that ideas.
So
Thank you for it.
in
Calm
the
down.
background of this warehouse, you hear a bunch of rustling, and as you guys turn to look at it, you see a small group of rats pulling up a large canvas sheet and scurrying off with the sheet, revealing a cargo container. Which, if you remember, is what your boss has pointed at, saying supplies and information that you want are in there.
All right, let's get some schematics that you
Hey, you
cannot
guys-
eat and is not edible. And if I see you trying to eat it, I swear to God, I'll go
I
nuts on
don't
you.
even know what it is.
It's not
Thank
edible. That's all
God.
you need to know.
But one of those rats is probably like that ratatouille thing, you know?
Nothing in this thing is edible. You do not eat. You do not put in your mouth. You just respect the drip and you use it the way we tell you to.
Respect the drip.
Well, I suppose.
Take off the top part of my cap from the lower part of my cap. Respect the drip.
I suppose I can respect your drippings.
Why are we talking to stock market and dividends? That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm gonna lose it. Sticky buns, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm beginning to think this group is never going to make it to the casino.
Exactly.
Wait, there's a casino?
for a
When
moment.
the hell there was a
Wait,
casino involved
Keep
in
it
this?
together.
What is
Oh,
a
okay.
You're
I'm
the
casino?
only
sorry,
smart
boss.
one here that I know that can actually handle some kind of logical argument and can put things together. So listen here. Shit, your name. Hold on. I got it. I read it
Madison.
down. Matt the Tulian. I need you to just take it, chill it. We could do this.
Gotcha,
Chill it.
boss.
Chill it like a nice fine wine. You got it.
Where did we get the wine from?
God, I thought I quit squinting. Look what you've done.
Takes a bottle of wine and just starts drinking like, fuck.
Meanwhile,
All right.
Wait, what's
despite
that?
the wishes of everybody else, Snacks has gone over to the cargo and is opening it and is just one at a time putting random things in their mouth.
I'm
Okay,
gonna just go and look for the schematics and try and
Same.
get that so I can figure
Same.
out the. Just both.
What?
I'm gonna start with something seemingly harmless, like a wrench, just like.
Oh,
that's
Jesus
not
Christ.
bamboo. Move on. to
Okay, I'm
something else.
No,
using my
what was
thief
that
knowledge
for?
to my thief knowledge to try and find this stupid schematics.
How many things do you put in your mouth before you stop, or someone stops you?
I would say 4.
Okay.
Probably.
You know what? That works great. You get to the 4th one, and unbeknownst to you, put it in your mouth. You hear it click as you paw at it. There's a ring now on your finger. The cylinder green device in your mouth that has text on the side says gas grenade.
Jeez.
Now you haven't opened your mouth yet, so
The
so
spring
the
hasn't-
handle has not popped open yet.
Well, I am incompetent.
Yes.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm gonna run over and just like, because how big is the space we're in?
It's a cargo container, so your standard cargo.
It's green. It's green. Do you think it's bamboo?
I think it's bamboo, yeah.
We're about to
No.
We're about to lose a bear real quick. You're either gonna ingest it and die, or we're
I
gonna.
think my finger is stuck.
Right.
Okay, I'm
Did
using
I pull
my
my
thief.
finger out? It's stuck on some kind of ring.
Nope.
Thing.
You leave that.
No.
You leave that. I need you to do me a
Yep.
favor.
There?
You
Yep.
do me a favor.
Looks like I'm
Yep.
picking my nose.
You are because you're a dumbass.
I'm gonna turn to Sticky Buns.
She's like in the middle of thieving and going,
Sticky Buns. Sticky Buns. We have a problem.
no.
Our friend has decided to try and ingest a gas grenade.
Max has a problem.
You're not wrong. Snacks. Do a favor.
Uh.
Walk outside
All right.
Pull the
and then just take it and throw it as far as you can away from the container.
and away from yourself.
All right. I
don't
can
care about
handle
that.
Fair.
I believe in you.
Container.
The snack starts to go and walk outside. And then, like, you know, Snacks isn't paying any attention. They were just told to, like,
Clearly.
do it. So can I roll, like, a d4 to see which one of our cars I hit with this grenade thing?
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Being that there's only 3 cars because Paddington decided to
four-
roll
four
with
Or
me.
we'll say that
Nobody.
you miss all the cars.
That's fair. I approve.
Roll a d8 divide. All right. Oh,
Not my
nobody's car
Nissan
gets
Leaf.
hit.
Okay.
Yay!
So you throw the grenade. The grenade. It flies.
Grenade.
Grenard.
The grenade. The grenadier.
The grenade.
The grenade. You throw it. It arcs over the cars. You miss all of them. You're like, ha ha! Your muscles help you here. It lands, skirts over to the side of a corner, and releases a gas. Luckily for you, this gas is non-toxic. It's just a smoke grenade in this case.
We apologize to any bartenders if we were pronouncing things incorrectly.
The grenadine.
Grenadine. Grenadier. Grenadier Lethbridge Stewart.
Well, that certainly doesn't look like bamboo, so perhaps it was not, in fact, edible.
It was,
just-
smoked bamboo.
Oh, darn.
Hey, boss, what are we looking for again? Maybe I can help.
For reference, you guys can ask me for just about anything that you think would be helpful in your stuff.
Schematics.
Yeah, that is what
We want to
Sticky
know
Buns
what
is
the
looking for.
mechanism of the
I-
spoon
I-
is.
Mhm.
I would also like to know if we got a lockpicking kit, iPad, PS5.
Why do we need a PS5?
Hey,
With enough PS5s, you can actually build a supercomputer, so...
Okay. Good
I
to
mean, you
know.
never know. Yeah.
In this scenario, I can build the supercomputer.
That's fine. You do that.
I just want to play Fortnite.
So the 3 things that you have asked for, yes, there are lockpicks, there's a PS5, and there's an iPad.
schematics. We were looking
There
for
are
schematics.
a blueprint layout of the casino, the residential area, and the underground casino, but not the vault area. You will
Got
see that the spoon area is not a tube, which thank goodness for that, is actually taken out at the end of the night, and even has a timestamp on when it takes it out, which is at midnight. Which you'll see a side note on there that says it is gathered by security, put into a small safe, and carted down to the elevator, and then taken down to the bottom vault. Next to the schematics is a small box that has elevator keys, or what looks like ones that should work. They are key cards by elevator keys, so you could swipe and then press the button.
Are there any disguises? Or are there any key cards like we're part of the security system, or like janitors or stuff like that? Maid, concierge. Is there anything for us to be like, hey, we work
clothes
here?
in the back that do have a variety, such as chef, what are they called? The people that stand at the tables, that the dealers. There we go, dealers and stuff like that. There is maintenance people. There is one guard outfit. You'll see that a post-it is pinned to it that says, "Pretty sure this is the right one." And just for size reference, the only person that it will fit is Methuen. It is a smaller one. You can see that there's red furs on it. You assume, based off the fur, it was a red panda that wore this.
Got it. Okay, so correct me if my plan seems insane.
Yes.
Good. So what I'm thinking is that we infiltrate in. I will go as a security guard, hopefully. What we need to do is take out another security guard and stash them somewhere, so we can have two of us as security guards, and then be there for midnight to then us be the ones to retrieve the spoon, put the dummy one in, and then get out.
Now, when
If
you
there's
say take, I have a question. When you say take out, you mean like,
Not kill.
dinner, movie,
Unconscious.
How
Oh,
are you getting these ideas? I swear to God, Patty.
Aren't
Have
you
you
training him? Where is he getting this from? Where did you?
Clearly, he hasn't listened to any of my lectures. Jesus.
well,
So,
you lecture for so long and then you get bored.
I
And
lecture,
then
I lecture for 15 minutes because I know your attention span's like almost none.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, fuck.
God. Okay, so here's my thought.
Yeah.
I will try. I will be one of the people going to get it. What we need is probably our bamboo loving friend to be one of the people to take someone out.
Why not just take one of the uniforms from the washing machines or something like that? There's gotta be one of them living in the building. The security people, they gotta do wash.
That's a good. Is there because we have is there a washing
Yes,
area,
with the
laundry?
residential area, it is essentially a large hotel as well. There is a section on the it'd be the floor right above the casino. So the bottom floor of the residential stuff. There is
The mezzanine.
a washer dryer room. All of the rooms have chutes that go all the way down to this room for the laundry. You can assume, based off of the knowledge that you collect in this room, that is where the Red Panda's uniform came from.
So okay, so either can take someone out or you can infiltrate that room.
I like to infiltrate the room, I don't want to hurt that many people if we don't have to hurt the people, Because if you hurt the people, then the security alarms go off and go bling, bling, bling because someone got hurt. And then the police come, and the fire department come, and then the rangers come, and then Steve Irwin comes, and I don't want to upset Steve Irwin. I like the guy.
Dead
I will fight.
When did he die?
years ago.
Oh,
How'd he die?
I will fight the zombie of Steve Irwin.
For the record, the zombie of Steve Irwin is president of Milica.
I will
Oh,
still
Jesus
fight
Christ.
him.
The president will ride for this
And
thing.
I personally have no issues getting into a tussle or two. As you see, as I'm still digging through the cargo, and I pull out a Polly Pocket, Polyville pocket dollhouse. I'm just gonna put it in my pocket, and a thing of toothpicks. That's all I want.
But
All
yeah, for the record, they call him Zombie Steve Irwin. He's actually a clone because they believe that he was going to be the only man that could bring this country to fruition between.
Oh,
animals
clones
and
are.
people. In this,
Did you
yes.
know that there's a conspiracy, actually, that Zombie Steve Irwin is not the original Zombie Steve Irwin, but in fact a clone?
A clone of a clone.
A clone on a clone on a clone.
So, okay, we're getting a little. Whew, boy. So I will go as a security guard. I will then try and get into their main security area, and I would like to try and find some sort of like pocket, like hacking device where I could like jack into their computer systems. So if I could like get a thing, like I could, if I got into the security office, I could like log into their stuff and override some of their stuff. Is that a thing? I know I'm the brain, so I'm trying to think of if can I use the PS5 to make one?
Or if you want, you can use this Polly Pocket house.
I mean, there's a switch over here. There's
I
also
think if you take one of these little Polly Pocket dolls and you jam it in really hard, it should override the system.
my third cousin said that if you lick a lock, it should open up and stuff like that. Like
I
does
have
like French
heard
kiss
that
it.
is an effective technique.
The lock.
See?
The lock lick.
My
We're gonna-
locking skill has been upgraded.
We're gonna die. We're not gonna go to jail. We're gonna die.
Well, listen here. Your plan sounds very nice. I have an idea. So
We're gonna die.
me and my good friend Pat, we're gonna walk around and we're gonna taste the casino, so we can really get a feel of what it is. Meanwhile,
Yeah, we're gonna go to buffet.
you put on this little, picks up the uniform, tiny, small child's outfit. And you pretend like you're one of those guards. Play pretend, like young children do. And then we'll come find you when we're done eating the casino.
You do that. Just go fill your tummies with all of the wannabe or try to get.
Why doesn't we somehow become like one of those high roller people?
Yes, you two do that. And when you guys be the big high rollers, then you have to give us a big, huge distraction. Okay, you guys could do the distraction. We'll just make sure we get everything and we just toots it out.
Okie dokie, boss. I trust you.
Okay, so we need to get in, get the key to the case, and then get out. If we're gonna do this during the day,
Well, I thought we
or
were doing
at
it
night.
at night.
At night.
when we-
I mean, like day
Yeah.
before they take it out.
yeah.
At bedtime's around like 10.
You say
No.
your bedtime is 10?
I mean, what's your bedtime?
2 in
I'm
the
an
morning.
adult. I choose whenever I want to go to sleep. There's no bedtime.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Oh.
do not know what a bed.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I stay up as late as
I will tell your mother you're up working. She'll forgive you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I don't want to deal with your mom again. We were in the middle of a job. She shows up at the job because this one tells her where we're at. And I'm
I
like,
mean,
how-
she brings the cannolis, she brings some s'mores, she brings the snacks.
yeah,
I'd like to
I
make
was
that
never
hacking
in
device.
attendance to this situation. I've never met you before.
I mean,
Fun
she brings
snacks.
bamboo sometimes too, which confuses me.
That I would like to attend.
you are the polar bear. You are the panda bear she wished she had.
I didn't want to disappoint her,
I have no words.
Do I need to roll to make this thing, or can I? Because that is my thing. I am the brains, and I am
Yes, you are
slick.
the brains. I will say if you would like to roll to convert the PS5 into it.
So I'd imagine this is a specialist criminal.
Yes.
That was a 6 and a 3, which means I met it.
Nice.
So I take a point out of criminal and put it into bear. Right? No.
No, it's the
I was-
reverse.
Yeah, point out of bear
You
and into criminal.
succeeded in criminal, so you get a point in criminal.
So I make a hacking device that I can, whenever I hopefully get into the security office using one of the key cards, I can then make us disappear on camera before we take.
We gotta be magics.
Yep, for all your concerns, it's magic. I'm a wizard.
He was sorted into Ravenclaw. Don't ask. Raven. I'm sorry, it's Ravenpaw.
I have a cousin I have a third cousin who's a friend of an owl who delivered your letter.
Yeah, but wasn't she a Hufflepuff? A Hufflepuff? A Hufflepaw? Because I can't say words clearly.
I have
I
no
don't
idea
remember.
what you people are talking about, but it sounds delicious.
Wait, you never saw Harry Panda?
No, I don't think so.
And the Philosopher's Honeystone?
No, I'm no longer
The
allowed. to
Gobble of
watch
Fire?
movies.
All right. I'm just going to start collecting. I'm going to put on the uniform.
I'll put on a
Um,
uniform as well.
Are you going to put on like what are you thinking?
I'm thinking more like, well, she's a chef. Well, retired baker. So she's like a baker. She'll put the chef stuff on just to get in, hear the gossip, and start, moving about. It gives her an excuse to go upstairs and change into a uniform, an officer's uniform, because, kitchen's got,
Yeah.
sheets and crap like that. So we had to go to the laundry at some point.
Question, GM.
Yes.
Can we get earpieces for the group? Is that
You
a
will
thing that we
find,
have?
yes, small earpieces that you can use to communicate with one another. Yes.
Ooh, I know how to use these things, boss. This is amazing. Just put it in your ear, switch to the frequency thing and stuff like that. It's amazing. But I didn't have this before. It's great.
Put it down, Snacks.
Methuen will go over to Sax and go, if you could remove your helmet for a moment.
I'm really sensitive.
I'm gonna put this in your ear for you. So it's good. And it works. And then as you take it off, I'll pop up and go, and just go to turn the frequency and put it in there for you. And okay, now you can put your helmet on.
Put the helmet back on.
There you go. You have yours. I'm not even. You know what? We're good. I ask what the helmet is. That's gonna really stick out in the casino.
It's an old family heirloom. Passed down from generation to generation. I don't know whose family it's from. I found it in a parking lot of a Walmart.
Wait.
It's a costume piece. You're wearing a costume.
Hey, don't disgrace the Wallaby Mart, all right?
The Wallaby Mart.
Yeah, they call
All
it
right.
Walmart for short.
Is there anything else the
Oh.
group would like to add about this plan?
I want to wear a suit, like one of those James Bond suits.
It's in there.
There is a high roller suit that you could fit in, yes.
I gotta wear the high roller suit.
I have a question.
For
The man who asked if we had any questions.
Dad?
What are we doing?
they're never getting to the casino. They're never getting to the casino.
Nope.
So
Well, Dad,
while everybody
help me.
explains the plan for
So no, Methuen is going to pull out a whiteboard and draw the plan out in nice pictures, so Snacks can understand.
And Snacks will take the whiteboard and nibble it and say, I think I understand what you are saying.
They don't get it at all.
We'll
I
be
will
lucky
make
if we make it to the front door.
You're not wrong. I would like to make sure that I get at least a couple of tasers, a couple of not exactly bow staffs, but the batons, and then some smoke grenades that are actually good smoke grenades that someone isn't going to put into their mouth. But I'm gonna have that all in a backpack because I'm going in as a chef, and if shit goes wrong, well, I've got the backpack and I can do the things.
Alrighty.
We're lucky
We're
if we
gonna
can
die.
get into it. I'm not going to try and die, but I think some of us will go feral. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the alcohol. It keeps me sober.
Okay. That logic is okay.
It works. It works.
So Snacks, you're going to.
I'm going to create a distraction.
When I tell you, well, we need to make a distraction when we're trying to get the key to the vault.
First,
Hey,
I'm
Snake.
going to eat this casino, and then I'm going to make a distraction, and then me and Polly Pocket, we're going to help you break into the vault.
Snacks at midnight. That's when you do the distraction. You know what midnight is, right?
A time.
Yes, midnight.
Yeah.
You stop eating at
watches?
midnight.
GM, are there watches?
God, I hope
There are
so.
watches, yes.
Cool. I would like to, get watches and demonstrate to our two who apparently don't fully understand time when it looks like. And
I
when it
understand
looks like
watches.
midnight.
I got understand watches, how they work and stuff like that. I understand time.
Okay, you
You
see
see,
where
his
the,
wrist is a watch with a mouse, a cartoon mouse. His arms are the hands.
Time is
I
a
will-
construct.
I will pick the watch that has like a honey pot and a bee,
There you
and I'll be
go.
like, when the bee goes to the honey pot completely like this, and you see the bee is depositing the honey in the honey pot, that's when you do the distraction.
I believe I understand.
Now repeat exactly what I just said to you.
When the bee flies to the honey pot, that is when I commit a distraction.
Yes.
I
Now give me
get
your
it,
wrist.
I get it.
Please, let me have your wrist.
What's a wrist?
It's this thing that's connecting your hand to your arm.
I thought it might be the case, but I wasn't certain.
It was
But because it's not bamboo.
You're right. It is not bamboo. I just had to be sure.
She will make sure that the watch is secure and snack proof on this wrist so it does not fall off and that clearly snacks can see when the time is appropriate.
It's got like a child-proof lock on it.
And she even sets an alarm on there so when it's midnight it will go off.
I'll put this. Snacks is I'm the high roller going downstairs to, play the casino and stuff like that. And she's my bodyguard.
Sure.
That works.
That works.
That works.
I will guard your body with my life.
Wait,
Wait,
just
hold on.
goes
Before we
to-
stop,
to-
you
yeah,
need
like-
to taste my body before.
You're right.
There
That's
you
a
go.
great idea. Come here.
Before
I
anyone
think
asks,
you need
yes,
a-
there is a first aid kit in the.
I
You
don't
may-
listen.
Can you get a room if you're going to do
Snacks
this?
is
Because
just
I don't
making
want to be
sure-
around this.
Snacks is just making sure that Patton is not bamboo. That's all I'm doing. Just need a little nibble. That's it.
There's a small nibble.
Okay, is there anything else we need to discuss before going to the hotel?
My character's like so fucking drunk right now. It's not even funny. It's like, oh my god.
What time is it now?
It is currently about 9:00 at night.
Okay, we gotta fucking go, guys.
All right.
Pack
I
it
got my
in.
high roll stuff. Here we go.
And I will collect whatever security, whatever, the uniform, also the holster and all that stuff. I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll also have that.
Okay.
I'll even make sure I've got all the chef shit.
All right. So we have sticky.
I got
notes in
locking tools and extra cards so that way I can do sleight of hand stuff if I feel like it, if I can figure out how to do that shit.
So sticky buns is in a in a wonderful chef outfit. It even has a name tag that has the name and logo on it. However, it doesn't say sticky buns. It just says I was gonna say patty mayonnaise, but it's patty mayonnaise is what's on there. It's obviously owned by a
It's
white
my
guy.
cousin.
So then we have Patty is in a very nice three-piece suit, double-breasted, pinstriped blue, with a golden pocket square. Uh, Snacks, you're in the almost if you will allow this, you can always choose something different. You are in the typical bodyguard. You're wearing gray slacks, belt, a black tank top, and a gold chain with your helmet.
Sounds perfect.
Don't forget though, with mine I have the Burger King hat on,
Yes, you still have your crown on.
and I got my Burger King chicken nuggets and stuff like that with me too.
Yes. And then we have Methuen. You are in. Let's see. Do you have anything in particular? I know you have all your stuff, but how are what are you wearing as far as your infiltration? Are you getting a worker's outfit or?
So I'm gonna take the security guard outfit.
That's right. You're in the security guard outfit. It is also mostly gray. It's kind of like the traditional security outfit. Your badge is more or less in the shape of a spoon with a starburst behind it. And it says around it, the golden spoon with a banner underneath that says featuring the Brad Pitt. They're really very proud of the Brad Pitt.
They're just gonna milk that cow until it's dead.
Yes,
I thought he died already. Damn.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We got this. We're gonna do fine.
All right.
We're gonna die.
So you'll know that for the high roller and the bodyguard, you can enter the front. There is a side entrance for employees that includes the security guard and the chef. So you guys can choose to try. I'll go through the front and say like, "Oh, I was on a smoke break," or you can try to like check in for your shift. I'll leave that up to you guys how you would like to enter the building.
I feel like we shouldn't enter together.
Oh, I would say that I'm late for my shift. You had to pick me up.
That works.
That way we could swipe together and I'll be like, oh, we swiped too fast, but yeah, here's my badge. And then we're going.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I mean, me and my bodyguard here, we're just gonna come in together through the front door.
All right, you
What?
guys. The cars that you guys entered in, you can choose from the three that you have. They are fairly generic. They're like the Crown Vics, the Lincoln kind of cars, where it's like a nondescript dark color, so they can work either as an employee or someone who's just trying to be discreet, high roller esque. So you guys can use your cars. They're not traceable. That's how you guys got them in the first place. They were given to you at an earlier date, so you guys can choose to pull in. There is an employee parking lot, and there is also a valet service in front of the building.
What do I feel
I'm
like
gonna
we're
use the
doing?
valet service.
Of course you would. What do I feel like we're doing for Ocean Pause 29?
Hey, it was a
I'm not
great
saying
movie,
that Ocean's 11
you know?
was the inspiration for this, but it was.
I'm not
Mm,
there, so I can't
Hence
advise
the
against
Brad
doing the valet.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't use the George Clooney.
I have my reasons.
That's fair.
Oh no.
We're not acknowledging
yeah.
the bad Batman.
Ooh,
The
okay,
bad
good.
man.
I second this. Thank you for the acknowledgement because bat nipples should never have been a thing.
Bad
Mm,
nipples.
bad
Bat
nipples.
nipples.
Boy.
Unbeknownst
All
to
right.
you, there's a bat in a slot machine with huge nipples.
Gross.
Roll call now sponsored by Bat
Yeah.
Nipples.
They are mammals. Okay. Yeah, let's hit it. We'll go in
Yeah.
like the most we'll probably go in the Lincoln.
That's fair. And then we'll just time it as we see the big shift change happen. We just kind of slide right in.
All right, you know that there will
Mhm.
be a shift change at 11 o'clock. That way they can get a nice fresh crew in before they do the big overnight shift. but also get the spoon out. So, all right. So let's start with Mr. High Roller coming in. You were pulling up to the
With
front.
snacks. Yeah.
I would imagine you're allowing your snacks to drive the vehicle.
Oh no.
Confirming that it's not actually bamboo. Yeah.
There's like cheese marks just all on the steering wheel. Yeah.
Fair. You guys pull up to the front of the building. As you exit, a gentleman, just a normal dude, NPC number 47, just walks up and goes, "Can I take your keys and park your car for you?" And he'll speak to you, Snacks, as you're the one who gets out of the car first to open the door for your high roller.
Snacks, using his one brain cell, turns to his employer. "Excuse me, employer. Would you like this fine gentleman to take your car keys and park your car?"
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
"Yes," he says, "thank you very much. Here is the
Excellent,
keys."
excellent. And he'll take your keys and give you a small ticket. It says 13 on it.
"I will take good care of this."
The guy will just kind of leave. You'll need that to get your car back. Sir.
I'll worry about that later. Don't you mind?
The Golden Spoon is not responsible for any lost or stolen vehicles, items, and or harm to your person. You have a wonderful day, sir and or madam. You can tell it's a spiel that he's supposed to give every time, and
Sure.
he's so thrown off by you eating the number. And he will hop into the car, and he'll drive off to the other parking.
Well, so far I think it's going well.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
All right,
Let's go inside.
all right.
Hearing that whole interaction over our intercom, just Methuen is just like, oh my god.
Why do I mention? You guys hear all of that because they have both forgotten to turn off. Like, because instead of doing like, we're
I
in,
never knew what it was.
they have
in the
left
first place.
their channels open for the entire time.
Yeah,
Sticky
we're just gonna-
turns off her mic and goes, "This is why I made sure I got a place on the plane because I ain't gonna be stuck with these two idiots."
I thought you still liked me, boss. You know.
Her mic's off. You can't hear that.
Oh, okay.
I made sure of that.
For the record, I should probably also just double check. What is everyone's character's pronouns?
He, him.
All right, Snacks.
Snacks uses any and all pronouns provided that they are edible.
All right, Sticky Buns.
She, her, beer bar. I don't know. Yes, go with what you feel.
All right, and Methuen.
Hey, him.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure I'm respectful and have my NPCs be as respectful as possible to your characters as far as that goes.
That's fine, but just the ticket.
Yeah,
Being-
I
Yeah.
didn't swallow. It's just sitting inside of
It's
my
in my mouth
jowls.
pocket.
it's gonna dissolve.
It is the most secure
Holy
place.
Gosh,
It-
it's like
I do not have pockets.
it's like that.
Oh, I
CSI
do have
episode I
pockets.
saw
Oh,
about the
dear.
magician who has like a skin flap he would hide keys in. I keep my tickets in my mouth pocket.
Yes.
Gross. Hate that.
All right.
What?
So they enter the building. Are you guys entering through the front as well, late for your shift? Are you guys going through the employee entrance as far as the security and
We're gonna do
Chef mayonnaise?
yeah, we're gonna do employee entrance together, being like, oh shit, we're late.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys run up, it is a swipe door. As of right now, only one of you has a key card to get in.
Yep. Ding. So I will swipe it.
You'll hear it unlock,
Swipe it real good.
and it's a pull open door.
It hit. Well, sorry, whoever swiped in at this time. You're probably gonna go to jail.
We are
Well, we're
not sorry.
That would
Sorry.
be
We're gonna take the
Red
fall.
is going to probably go to jail for this.
Red's gonna take the fall.
Yeah, unfortunately, she should not have been caught.
I mean, she should have made sure that her, all the fur was off of the.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
record, Methuen, your uniform is hugging your curves. It's definitely designed for a female officer.
That's all right. I can blend in.
You can still be you. I'm just letting you know. It's like
No, it's fine. I'll blend in.
Just so you know, I'm just gonna call you Matt. Matt, just make sure that you swagger those hips so that you can offset the curvature, and you're fine.
Don't worry, Sticky. I'm very slick.
I worry about everything with this crew at this moment.
You open the door,
There.
and as you enter, but I assume you hold open the door and go like, "Hey, come on! Oh, you're already here. Okay, come on, Chef Mayonnaise. Come on, come on in." Behind the
Pastries are
desk
needed.
is a sloth in a uniform, who raises their hand as a hi. Like, hey, Red, did you do something with your hair?
Oh,
She did.
she totally did.
You like it?
It's nice. You can also
Thanks.
tell he's not slow, he's high. Which is also why it was a good decision to go through this door.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Maybe you know, you could take me out sometime. You could look at me more. But we gotta go to work.
Hey, I like that. Chef Mayonnaise. I love
Hey, my man.
those brownies.
Oh, I got more cooking for you.
Mm.
You just let me know when you're ready. We'll have fresh ones sent right out to you. Okay.
All right, you guys, go ahead and swipe your cards and get through the metal detector, and it'll be a-okay.
Awesome.
All right, go ahead.
Gotcha.
I mean, okay, no, I have a plan for this. Okay, because I have all my stuff. I thought through it. I had to think through the swiping that I haven't thought through yet. But for the metal detector, I have all of my security guard stuff. So I'm just gonna tuck my hacking device on the the taser goes in. I'm gonna put it on the bottom so the taser sits on top of it for now. So I'll put that on and then be like, "Hey, here I go swiping." Ding.
It works just fine.
And then I would like to be like, before I go through the metal detector, because a certain somebody doesn't have a card to swipe, I'm gonna like hold it behind, like lean over to the desk, like after I have it, lean over and go, hey, and lean on the desk and hold it behind me, gently, so then Patty could take it from me.
Yep.
And
Scrolls
also
right
swipe
through.
and then walk through. Yeah.
Yep.
And just be like, have your eyes always been so dreamy to look at?
All right.
And so while I do that, I'll just take my stuff around the metal detector as I go through the metal detector so it doesn't go off as they're being distracted.
Do me a favor, Math. Give me another criminal roll. You're trying to try and distract them well enough.
And I'm doing my
Roll
thieving.
for bluff, more or less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. That is a 2 that succeeds. Oh no, I need to do something bear. I need to do something bear real bad. I'm at a 5 in bear. I mean 5 in criminal.
Alrighty. So this sloth with the name Sydney is on it. And he is infatuated with you and pays no attention to what's going on. And so in this exchange, Sticky, you grab his badge that he was using to swipe in?
I swipe in
Okay.
and the medical detectors, I'll throw my
You're
backpack around
Got it.
and then go through.
All right. So you go ahead and you swipe your card in the distraction. You see Sid look down at the screen and go, "Damn computers! It did a double of yours, Red. Stupid computers. Nah,
What do
you
you
guys
say?
get out of here. You guys go do a good job.
Hey, thanks. What time's your shift done?
I'm out of here at. I was supposed to leave 3 hours ago.
He's just waiting for the new batch. You keep doing what you're doing, Sid. New batch coming
You
for you
can
soon.
see that in the background of this office that you've entered, there's another 2 guards who are like asleep, and you get the feeling that they were supposed to be the ones that relieve Sydney, but they know that he's not going to pay attention, so they just they're sleeping for their shift until he notices.
Sick.
So once he realizes that, he's like, "Oh, fuck, not again."
You handle
Alright.
that, and we'll go through. Don't worry.
He starts shuffling towards that door to go yell at the other guys that they didn't let him go. And this gives you guys a very ample way to get through this office to start heading towards the floor. All right, so you guys are in very much like a security office looking thing. So as you guys approach, you'll be coming from essentially the back of the casino where all the slots are. Our other two are entering onto the main floor. This is a very, very extravagant, lots of bright lights and colors and stuff like that. You guys are entering where there's more of the cards and the other table games. As you enter, there's big arrows that go, "The Brad Pitt. You can see him here." And it has arrows pointing off to your left where there's a large curtain and a big sign that says, "The Brad Pitt."
I think we gotta go pay respects to this Brad Pitt guy first, and then we're gonna hit.
I don't know what a Brad Pitt is, but I will find out.
I don't think he's a bamboo or anything like that, but he's like a famous actor guy, and he did some things, and we should go pay his respects, and then we gotta go hit the blackjack table downstairs.
As you guys are talking, next to you is a small rabbit, which you have not noticed. Her name is Hippie. You can tell that by the badge on her. She's wearing a small apron carrying a tray with a single glass on it of champagne. And she goes, "Oh, that Brad Pitt, so good looking. You guys are, oh, have you not seen it before? It's lovely, lovely sight to see. You don't see it anywhere else.
You only see him here?
Him is here. The only place you can see the Brad Pitt. The Brad Pitt."
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Well, two questions. My first precedes the second.
Sure thing.
My first question, do you work here?
Looks down at her badge.
I cannot
Looks down
read.
at her tray. Looks back up to you. Oh, honey.
Yeah. I mean, I hired her because
well, that
she's...
actually that precedes the next question then. Which I forgot.
You'll get there sometime.
I'm sure it wasn't
sweetie.
important.
You
said the word honey, and now I'm drooling.
I mean, this is where you do go to bet honey.
Snacks. You need to turn around and try and find a place to eat. Remember, you're supposed to be eating and getting distraction ready.
Well, honey, I've got, come on, Snacks. Let's go pay our respects to Brad Pitt, and then we gotta go bet some honey downstairs at the high roll table.
So, just for a reference, as you guys have watched, she thanks you. Goes, "Okay, you like very much that sympathy, like, oh, he's dumb," kind of a thing. Like, hope he has a good time here. So so off to the left is the large curtain area where you've been told that you can go see Brad Pitt and that he's very good looking, and there's no one else like him. And again, mostly the tables in front of you. To the right, you'll see like the coat racks, like the area we can check in your coats and stuff like that. But towards the center, you'll see that there is what looks like the restaurant, and off to the left, you'll see that there's the kitchen where all the food starts to come out of.
Come on, Snacks. Let's go see Brad Pitt first.
All right.
So so when you so just to let the other crew know, as you guys come out of the office, as you do, you guys again are by the slot machines. You guys are closer to the restaurant and kitchen than they are. They're the kitchen. If you were coming through the front door, the kitchen is about 2/3 in, with the last third being the slots. In the far to your right is the bag of house where they do the slot offices, where there's the mechanical room where they fix the slot machines, as well as where you can cash in your chips for honey, as well as what you can assume to be storage. This is all from the schematics that you guys know. The far side is where you see also the curtain that says "The Brad Pitt." See it here, see him here. I keep saying it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a dead body right now, isn't it? Preserved in honey and is turned into amber for Jurassic Park. You to run to this movie.
You know what?
Show.
That wasn't the plan, but I'll have to hold on to that one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Brad Pitt.
Are we about to Jurassic Park, but with Brad Pitt?
Na, 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 na.
Goes life.
Finds a way.
Oh
Well, I know what
boy.
our next honey heist is.
Brad Pitt. Brad
Honey
Pitt.
Park. Okay, so that's the next honey heist that I guess I'll host is Honey Park, where it's like giant Jurassic bears.
You're welcome.
The Tyrannosaurus bear.
Your scientists were so busy trying to figure out if they could, they didn't stop to ask if they should.
Should.
But yes.
Riddle.
So you guys can, from your guys' vantage, it's far forward to your right. The left part of that front entrance is the entrance. Left part of the building is the entrance. So you guys are on opposite sides of the whole building at this point. So we see that one group is heading towards the giant curtain, the Brad Pitt. See him here. All right.
I, as security guard,
Mm-hmm.
and also in need of establishing cred, but also getting that criminal score down. Because by God, I'll turn on you guys in an instant.
Hey,
right
listen
now.
here, Bish.
I don't even need to roll criminal again to turn on you. I'll do it. I
Hey,
would
fuck
like.
you.
Okay,
The only one working with
two
this
of you.
plan.
Two of you. I'll turn on two of you. I would like to find somebody who is being belligerent, and I would like to honey badger the shit out of them.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm going to collect up all the dirty stuff I can, go up to the laundry, and then use Thief to steal actually a security uniform.
Okay. So we'll start with Mr. Honey Badger.
Because he don't give a fuck.
Because he don't give a fuck. So I'll say at one of the machines, about halfway down, because I imagine you both are kind of heading towards this area. Because in order to get to the laundry area for you, the best direct route for the stairs would be to go into the kitchen, then go to the back of the kitchen, where they'll have an area where you can go direct, it's like a freight elevator that takes you right to that room, because you guys do so much business with each other. Halfway through the slot machines, you'll be a gentleman, pot-belly, balding on top, very sweaty. He looks essentially like the human version of Homer Simpson, getting very angry and starts cursing the slot machine, and he's just yelling aloud, "Why won't it give me the goddamn bees?" And what he means by that is a slot machine, in order to get the jackpot, is to get 3 bees in a row on the slot machine. And he's like, "I keep getting hives and more hives and sticks. What the hell is this thing is rigged, I tell you."
Excuse me, sir. We do not put hands onto the machine like that.
The hell do you want? Are you
I'm
working?
gonna-
You're rigging this shit, aren't you? I don't
Nope.
appreciate this. If I had half of mine, I would kick your ass until you gave me what's mine. You can also tell that there's a lot of empty glasses around him. He is definitely drunk.
Sir, you've had a bit to drink, so I'm gonna let you off with a warning. If you continue to escalate, I will have to escort you off the premises.
Oh, you think you're so fancy and was it a badge? Oh, fancy badge. What if I were just to take that badge and make it mad? And this is where he'll reach for your badge. And he'll make
I'm going to advise against this.
All
You've
so
gone into
if
the
you would
no-no
like
square
to,
zone.
Roll for Bear to deal.
I'm gonna carnage his ass.
Okay, yes. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
I have to get a 1. Double 1.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. You can see at this moment. Do you want to tell me how you want to succeed, or do you want?
Oh, it's gonna be one of those things of like he goes to the bathroom and go,
Sir, I would advise against you touching me in that way. It's not polite. And like grab his arm and like take him down to a knee. It's not polite to touch people without permission. I am a lady, and you will treat me as such. And like twist it so it like wrenches. And then like put my foot on the back of his head and go, what are we gonna do next time we try and speak to a lady?
Hey, not touch her. Oh God, I didn't mean it. I lost my family and my house, and I don't know what to do. The gambling was the only thing I know what to do.
Work on yourself. Become a better man. Come on, we're going to the back.
Okay. While you're doing this,
Don't forget to drink water, everybody.
most of the patrons have looked over and went like, yeah, that sounds about right, because he's been causing such a problem. They all look away, but you do notice that the security guards look at you and nod. They're like, that's how we do this. So then you'll start taking him towards the back, which would be right next to where the kitchen. There's literally like two doors, like in a V. Like this side is the back of house where you can sit him down and have him have a timeout, and then there's the kitchen door. While you're doing this, we have Chef Mayonnaise going to the kitchen, attempting to walk through. Someone sees you and goes like, oh, thank God, another chef. This is going to be so helpful. We're in the middle of a rush. I don't even care who you are at this point. What do you do?
Going up to get the laundry, which was what I was told to do, so that we could turn around and do some changes out in the dining room because there was a huge spill. So I have to go upstairs and get the stuff right now.
All right, yeah, you're right. We're running
Don't
low.
worry. Don't worry. From what I was told earlier, there's plenty of chicken in the oven. Then you could turn around, pass it off as whatever they want because, you know, half these people are fucking jerk off their asses. Throw a little bit of the artificial sweetener. Don't use all the honey. You artificial sweeten half this shit because they want it nice and sweet. Don't give a fuck. Just do that. And then what you want to do is you want to tousle just a little bit of salt, a little bit of thyme, and just a hint of paprika for color. People won't know what the fuck they're eating. They'll think it's the best shit ever, and then they'll love you for it, okay?
Roll me thief with 2 dice because you do have a background in being a chef, so I want to give you a little bit more of a chance for that to succeed.
Fuck me raw. I got a 3 and a 5.
What's your criminal at?
3 and a 3. Well, I haven't rolled anything, so I'm at 3 and a 3.
Oh,
Okay, so
I mean,
you're
so you-
good.
yeah.
All right, so you'll put your bear will drop down to 2, and your thief will your criminal will go up to 4 now. But that does succeed, and they're like, oh, God, why did I think of that? God, what did they pay me all this money for? The head chef, my ass, I guess.
It's 11 o'clock at night. They're drunk off their ass. They don't know half of what they're talking about. And you just give them a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of sparkle. And you know what? It's going to save you half an hour, half the time, half the crybaby bullshit because you know the Chads and the Karens are going to come in crying and whining. You just tell them, this is how it is. This is how we're doing it. And if they don't like it, go to the Caesars over on the other side of the street because they got shit food and worse service. Tell me I'm wrong.
The chef will look at you, laugh, and go, "You're not here to replace me, are you?"
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, thank God, because
I'm retired. It's fine. Oh, hell no, honey. I'll give you tips and pointers. Give me your email. Seriously, give me your email.
Writes it down, like pulls out their little notebook, writes it down, gives it to you. Okay, yeah, but go do what you need to do. We'll meet back up and plan of attack.
Plan of attack, simple.
So,
Chicken, no beef, sweetener, little salt, little paprika. You're done. Honey, go take a break, get a smoke, get a drink. You're
right.
fine.
I deserve that. So then you say that
You need a double.
They put their towel down. They actually hand it. Then you go. You're going to do the laundry. That's right. And then they go head out for a smoke, leaving you free reign to like run to the back of the room where you'll find the freight elevator take you to the laundry room.
And she'll go in, find something that's going to fit her and fit her body type, so she can at least somewhat be presentable. Change her hair really quick, and then come down to meet up with
Math.
Yeah.
All right.
Math,
When
wanna
you
make
change,
sense
are you
of the
changing into security guard? You're just changing into
Yes.
okay. So you'll also be in security guard outfit. However, you don't have a badge still, so you'll still have to either find one,
Ah.
get Math to make you one in the back office when you come over.
Oh yeah, I'll have him make me one. It's
yeah,
fine.
That's why he's got the hacking device. That will probably help.
Exactly.
So before we back over to you guys, we'll go over to our high roller and bodyguard, who have now started making their way to the giant curtain covering a large portion of the wall. Out front is a gentleman and what seems to be a shark in a bubble helmet, very similar to yours, but his is filled with water. And they're like, "Hey, you here to look at the pit?"
We're here to look at the pit. Gotta pay the respects before we go gamble.
I like this man. I like your helmet. This is the shark talking. The shark. It's a good helmet.
I also found your helmet quite intriguing.
You don't see many helmets in here.
No, you really do not. I do have a question.
I have an answer.
This pit, is it edible?
The Brad Pitt. We say his name with respect.
The Brad Pitt.
Mhm.
Is this an edible object?
I mean, if you tried, I guess it's usually mostly for looking.
Understood.
People like looking at Brad Pitt.
All right. I think I.
What does he taste like?
Does he taste like bamboo?
No, I assume he tastes more salty than anything else.
Oh.
People say he's like the salt of the earth.
Earth salt. So Brad Pitt is earth salt. Interesting.
Good to know. Thanks, buddy.
He's never cooked with that.
All right. Now you guys got your tickets.
Yes.
Hold on. And I'll just pull out the valet ticket from my jowls as it's all like soaked and damp and falling apart.
You can
Yeah,
see
she's
that the
got-
shark is more in charge than the man is. He's a shark. He will take the ticket. You're like, I did ask for a ticket and I got a ticket. Is this the ticket? And the guy's like, I don't know, man. This is my first day. 13. Yeah, that sounds right. He'll put it in his breast pocket. Go tell Brad Pitt hi. And he will part the curtain slightly for you guys to enter in.
We enter.
Okay. You guys have entered in behind the curtain. He has moved like a little red, velvet rope. As you walk in, it's dark. And a single spotlight comes on. And all of a sudden, it all illuminates very brightly.
Ah!
As your eyes adjust, you'll see a small sign. The Brad Pitt. Velvet rope. And a hole in the ground.
God, I knew it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Above that is a large sign
Brad
that says Brad's Pit, but the apostrophe S is worn out, and there's only one T.
I look into the pit.
So it's a pit made for Brad.
You look into the pit, and it's black. It's a very deep pit. There's maybe a glint of something at the very bottom.
It's a good
Well,
thing I
it's
made
hard
sure
to
he
say.
had a.
What's down there?
If you use the flashlight that's on your belt pocket.
Oh, hey, boss. I'll use the flashlight now.
As you use the flashlight, the hole is still way too deep to see. The only thing you get back is a reflection of gold from your flashlight reflecting off something. It's at the very bottom of this pit. Next to the pit, because you asked like what's in this pit, there is a sign, so like one of those like bronze things that you would see at a museum or like a walk. It goes, "This is Brad's Pit. Archaeologist Brad, no last name, found this pit on an expedition one year and decided to help build something around it. Starting off as a small tavern, followed by general store, it grew until what we are today. Without Brad's Pit, we would never be as successful as we are. For more information, please dial," and it has a phone number.
Interesting.
I thought it would be like www.bradspit.com.
Patton,
Yeah,
Would you like a closer look at the bottom of Brad's pit?
I don't think so. I do have like that. You know what the container thing? I grabbed one of those like giant sticky hand things that like you kind of throw it down really fast and it's kind of sticky at the like a hand thing.
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna see if I can use that to catch whatever's down at the bottom of this pit. I think it should be long enough.
That is a great idea.
I like the my ideas. What should I roll?
You could roll anything because I'll tell you right now, you ain't getting to the bottom of that pit.
Oh.
Not with that sticky hand. And what is at the bottom of the pit would not be brought up with the sticky hand.
Darn. Okay, roll anyway.
I'm just imagining that Sticky Buns
You know
and
what? Screw it. You know what?
Ruin-
Roll me, because what are you, a thief? Roll me thief.
Okay.
I'll even give you so that you use both dice.
Okay. Hold on.
This is
And that will determine
I
if
got-
your hand brings up anything.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Oh,
Your
Jesus
criminal
fuck.
is at
3.
One
I haven't rolled
bad
anything
hit.
yet.
one's the best you can get.
yeah. Okay,
So I increase criminal by 1 and decrease bear by 1, right?
correct.
Okay.
All right, so you succeeded. What comes out attached to it is a single piece of paper, old ancient paper. It's like parchment. Scrawled on there is what looks like a crude drawing of a crude circle with a pillar in the middle, and then it almost looks like passages off the side.
Do you have any idea what this thing is?
It's like a very rudimentary map of a very small location.
Huh.
As with everything,
Yeah, they put it in your mouth.
Snacks puts it in their mouth.
It is gross.
This is certainly not bamboo. I can tell you that.
It tastes
Good to know.
old. It's salty.
I gotta put it in my pocket for later.
It reminds me of my grandmother. Old and salty.
The bottom of the paper says "Fight Pit."
Fight pit. Okay.
This one has 2 T's.
Good to know. Good to know.
Just imagining the most classic heist movie playing every single time Sticky Buns and I are doing something. And
And then
when
these
they're
things
doing
here.
something, it's gotta be something just like things that bother you, bother me. Like just something that's just them just having like a boom, 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 boom.
That classic tape from It's a Mad Mad World when they're doing the whole
Yes.
chasing everything. That's what their soundtrack's like.
Well, anyways, we saw the pit. It's amazing. We paid real respects. Let's go let's go hit the tables. And then once it's time, we do the distraction thing. It will be all good.
I think that hitting tables is a good idea.
I mean, not
Don't
literally,
hit
but
tables.
figuratively.
What? As I just hear don't hit tables. Who said that?
So do you guys
Oh.
leave the curtains of the pit?
Yep, we leave. I bound to the pit and say goodbye, pit, and then we get out.
There's a slight echo.
I will figure out your secrets one day.
All
I
right.
mean, we found out some random secret thing. We got this parchment thing.
You
Just
have,
a heads
you have
up,
a small
we-
map of a crude, somewhat circle with branches coming off and then a single object in the middle. It says "Fight Pit."
When Sticky actually meets up with Meth, and she makes sure that the mic is turned off, she's gonna look and say, "You know what? Just tell them that there's bamboo at the bottom of the pit, and watch Snacks go and them trying to find out." there's our distraction. Tell
Look,
me
yeah,
if I'm
no, that-
wrong.
That is my backup plan. Do not get me wrong. I will 100%. I don't even think Snacks remember the fact that I can talk inside their ear.
Yeah, no, nobody ever mentioned that to Snacks. So Snacks thinks that their helmet has gained sentience.
You know
Sick.
what?
I
This is
will-
fine.
I'll abuse that. I mean, I'll use that.
You know what? We are here for a job. All we're here is to do the job.
Look, we're just
And
looking out for number 1, and I'll like point to us.
we are team 1. They are team
team
2.
They're team 3.
All right. So you guys are leaving the curtained area after paying your respects to the Brad Pit. You guys are going to start hitting some tables for a little bit before you go, causing your distraction.
Mainly the blackjack table because I know how to play blackjack. Because it only involves two cards and then adding up 21. Anything more complicated gets confusing.
Very fair. So you guys can start hitting those tables for a little bit. You will find in your high roller suit that there is a small pouch of honey in the shape of varying dice. Um, so you can just choose how you bet. It's not unlimited, but you do have a little bit. It is crystalline, so it is less edible at the moment. You would have to heat it pretty significantly to go back to liquid form. Your hope is that if the kitchen would have a supply of honey for moments where you need honey. Uh, so you guys are gonna start hitting those tables. Sticky Buns, you have come back down the elevator, or do you want to take the stairs so that you pop out from not right behind the chefs? That is up to you, but you are in now.
Yeah, wherever it takes me away from where I was to now.
Okay,
where I
so
can be.
you'll pop out. You'll come down the stairs, which are like you pop out the door of the laundry room, and there'll be a staircase that takes you down. It pops out right next to the door where the back of the house where Math has brought our unruly Homer Simpson to the back office, which is the security office, where he has put him in a with his key card. He has swiped and has opened up like a what is it, like the drunk tank essentially. And has closed the door. Next to you is a set of screens and computers. You are now in the security office. However, in order for Sticky to get into this room, this is where you have your ear sets. Math, you'll have to open the door for her.
Who else is in this room?
There is one other individual. It's just a dude, security guard. He is a bit broad. It definitely looks like he's made a career out of being a security guard. He is not a bear, so so like for example, yeah, some bears are bigger than people. So Sticky Buns would be bigger than this dude, but as a honey badger, you'd be smaller than him.
Cool. All right, I'll walk in.
He turns around in his swivel chair.
I need to know at this point, since I am away from people and no one knows that because they haven't been up to me, no one knows I have Red's ID card name. I will have put over it a different name.
I'll put the ID card would be kind of like ours for work where it's on like one of the zip things. It's by your hip. The name would be very small in the back. There's not the picture itself would also be very small.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
So he would be like looking for a name tag or anything.
Got it. Just want to make sure that it wasn't like Red. What the fuck?
Yeah, you have a card and you have the uniform. That's about all he's gonna really look for. There's also so many employees because this is such a high volume casino. He's not likely to know everyone. So you've thrown Homer into the door. You've closed it. He'll swivel around and be like, "I saw what you did. That was nice. That's great.
Thanks. I just think people should be more respectful to one another, you know?
Hey, you're a lady. Hell yeah, respect. Kicking these guys' ass. Show them who's boss." You can tell he's a little sexist.
Yeah.
Open the door.
There's just one thing that it wouldn't let me do on the computer out there is like put in the information of the incident report. Do you think you could maybe go look at it and check to make sure it is working right? Sometimes I don't understand technology that well. Can you help me? You gave me a small character detail, and I'm gonna run with it.
That's fair.
No, you're good. You're fine. That's why I rolled to see how he was gonna react. Look, you're cute and all, but I ain't into bears. I ain't no IT geek either.
Well then, do you think you could help me, figure it out? Coworker to coworker, then at least.
Bears.
Bears. Do you hear?
In fact,
Sticky.
Oh, no,
whispering
I
in your-
hear.
Okay.
And also I'm gonna go. You know what? Actually, let me just say this. You're assuming that I am a bear. I'm in fact a honey badger. I'm gonna go speak to HR right now. Your ass gone.
This is
And
where
just
you'll
like-
see he starts to panic. Whoa, wait, we don't need to talk to HR about it. No, hey, no.
Nope.
I didn't mean it like that. I was trying to stay
I'm gonna turn around and
professional.
open the door to to have Sticky come in and go. Do you want to know what he just said to me?
What he's saying?
Well, I didn't say anything. I mean, hey, now we don't need to gang up on nobody. Look, I'll go check out the incident report. I'll figure it out. Hey, no, don't worry about it. And he'll start scurrying out.
Are you trying to disrespect my friend?
His hands are up. He starts shimmying in front of you through the door.
Are you trying to disrespect my friend? I mean, are you bringing disrespect onto my friend? I mean, we're gonna have a problem. I'm bothered. I'm bothered.
He squeezes by you and starts like speed walking over to the back to the office area where you guys first came in to check the incident report stuff.
Yep. And immediately let Sticky in, close the door.
You hear from the side of you guys, man, that guy's an asshole.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's just like, even I know I'm a deadbeat, but God. So I'm a feminist at least.
I mean, he wasn't completely disrespecting you, but now was he?
I'm just gonna assumed a lot about me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they say about assumptions. I mean, seriously.
Right. And I will go over to the computer and sit down and pull out my device and I'm in.
She'll just kind of lean in front of the desk, kind of
Yeah.
like her body blocking the desk so Math could do his thing. Or Math.
And I won't be seen.
Yeah. And she's just kind of like leaning against it, looking right at Homer. Just completely relaxed, no bothered at all.
Homer just kind of raises a hand like, hi.
What?
I'm just saying
Yeah.
hi. I feel bad.
Hello.
You learned
One.
your lesson?
I don't know, man. Ma'am.
Do you have any-
Ma'am,
do you have any-
I'm sorry.
Do you have any honey on you?
honey? Well, I mean, I did get a little bit out of that.
All right. I could tell you want to be one of the girls. I tell you want to be supportive. So how about we meet each other in the middle? You've learned your lesson.
Yeah.
You should. I'll take the honey off of you. You go and apologize to your family for your actions.
Tell you what, I give you a little bit of a thing. If you put one honey in, you know, we're living with one honey. Give him one honey, and then I want you, okay, as you use that one honey for whatever sort you want to tap it 3 times to the side, and then pull. Maybe a little bit of a inside tip for you.
You'll see that Homer stares at you blankly and goes, yeah, that makes total sense to me. Here's my honey. He'll give like a small handful of the crystalline honeys. It's not much. I need to go apologize to my family.
You do. Proud of you. Growth happens when you least expect it. Opens the door. Get out of here. Go on. It's fine.
He will leave the door. He will say thank you and then leave through the second door. And you can see that he goes like straight for the exit.
Immediately just taking one of those into honey and just
You know, you have to actually, you know, heat that up before you can.
You're essentially chewing a dice at the moment.
I'll just put it in my mouth and just suck on it for a while.
Well, I was gonna say you can see next to you it looks like a candle, like the wax melter, but it's just specifically designed for heating up honey to eat.
Okay, I'll heat it up slightly just so I can still put it in my mouth and let it like as I'm hacking, just like that.
Your
Like
hacking quirk, where like just like
yeah, like somebody has to eat like sour candy or do that. It's just like I gotta like put one in the cheek and just like and do that. Just go to work.
All right, so you're working on this computer. I'll say the hacking device does most of the work for you. So I won't have you roll anything because you designed it specifically to do these things. So I imagine you make several badges with varying names on it. Anything else that you're looking to get out of the fagging machine?
The only other thing I'd want to do from the security machine is create a about a 5-minute
like play period
Okay.
of when nobody is by the spoon,
Okay.
and then loop it.
Gotcha. All right. Do you want that on a trigger so that way you hit a button on your device and then it will
Yes.
play it? Got it.
Yes. So it won't get too suspicious of like nobody's walked near the spoon for the past 45 minutes.
Gotcha. So you'll have that on your device as a trigger mechanism for when you decide for it to go off. All right. Is there anything else you want to have that set up?
No, we're good in the system.
Oh,
we
I need a
have-
badge. I need a badge.
Oh, I already got. I got.
Yeah, you got
I got
badges
that.
that
Okay,
should
okay,
work
okay.
for the elevator to get down to the vault. The other area, it as a security badge, it should has all access.
So our plan is get spoon, go to vault, leave through vault back door. Go
I
north.
don't think there's a back door to the vault. I think
There's
it's
got to be there's got to be an emergency exit.
Here,
There's
hear
no
me
way
out,
we're getting to the front door.
here. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. We get the spoon. We do the whole. We put it in the small vault where we put it into my backpack, and then we take it, put it into the elevator. Let the elevator go down while we go out the back.
But fake spoon in backpack, real spoon with
No,
us.
real spoon and backpack, which is on me.
Oh, that's
Fake
right.
spoon in the vault. Sending that down, we don't even bother going down, and we go out the front. By the time the elevator goes down to the vault, we should be in a car already on our way.
Deal. Let's do it.
Fingers crossed.
We just need a big distraction whenever we do it, so we have to make sure. So we have to get there, then distraction, so we can rush.
That's why we got team 2, 3, 4, 5,
Team-
6, 7,
team
8,
three.
9, 10.
Team 3. Team 2 is just luck. Team 3 is what we're getting. Team 3 is what we're going with.
That's fair. And remember, we have to make sure that we ignite the mics and we tell them it's chow time, and that
Yes.
they have to make sure that everything in the pit of Brad is not bamboo. You know, snacks is going to be all over that like white on rice.
Let's do it.
Or honey on a comb.
Honey, how'd it go?
Hmm.
All right, so you guys have a bit of a plan at the moment. So this
I
is
bet.
where
I
we're
think
going
it's
to take
flawless.
a quick 5-10 minute break, so that way you guys can reconvene to enact your plan moving forward, but also give us a quick break. So until then, we will be right back.
Break!
Don't go nowhere.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell sounds so
Taco
good.
Bear.
Taco Bear.
You can
Yeah,
hear the honey ringing from the
Just get me the
resident-
honey mustard and stuff like that. Like, great.
Honey-filled bell would sound terrible.
I would eat it.
No, it's resonant.
Yeah.
It is a hard honey. So when it bungs,
Well, you
all
know.
the bears just hum as it's like it's national
That's why I got
religion.
these honey dropped, you know? Like,
Hey.
yeah.
Uses honey
Candy.
sticks and whatnot. Alrighty. Well, welcome back to Roll Call in our Honey Heist episode of the Golden Spoon Casino featuring the Brad Pitt. I'm sorry, the
Which,
Brad Pitt.
which just turns out to be a hole in the ground. It's just weird.
It is Brad's Pitt. Thank you very much. Which
Hey, I found
you
the
found
directions
a
of.
parchment that has something on it that you have to figure out what that means. All you know, there's a glint at the bottom of that pit.
All the pits, and it had to be Brad's.
Yep.
I mean, it's shiny. We have to figure it out at some point, you know.
Alrighty. So last we left off, we have two bears, or a bear and a honey badger, in the office making badges and the likes.
Badges, we don't need no sticking badges. Marvelous!
While you
Hush,
guys are
apprentice.
in that room, while the other ones are on the tables at the moment, in the security office, I'll let you know as you're on them on the computers. There is a button or a what's the word I'm looking for? Something on one of the screens. The screen itself is black. You can see some of them are cameras. One says life support running normally in green on the bottom corner of it. The screen is black, but you can guess you can assume, because it is the other cameras are the outside of the vault, that it has to do something with it's on the same floor as the vault.
Hey, Sticky.
Yeah.
What in the fuck? And just point to it.
Being that Sticky's a retired thief and has been in many a heist before, would you be able to slightly you could look at this and kind of discern what it is?
Roll me a criminal roll.
Yes, smooth criminal. Ow! Hee hee. That's a 5.
That's
Out
And
of
and my criminal's a 4.
Okay, so this is something that you haven't seen before. This is pretty high tech. So it's not something you've seen before, so it's hard to tell what it is. All you can see is just, again, a screen that you assume is on the same floor as the vault that says there's some form of life support running, active, and seems to be running normally.
You will think of, can you run? They've got to have something on the computer that explains this.
I
Any
can
policies
attempt to.
Policies and procedures.
Yeah, we could look at that, or I could see if there's a camera feed for that room and see if there's anything I could turn on.
Okay, you do that. I will check in the policies and procedures book.
All
Give it
right.
a shot.
You look through the policy and procedure book. There is nothing about this. There's stuff about safety and security measures, LP measures, how to deal with Teddy Roosevelt in general, like when he gets angry, if he gets upset, if he punches somebody. You see a small section that is like, a small section that talks about a unnamed child, but that's all. That one doesn't elaborate very much either. Is pretty much just like, if child is seen, call Teddy immediately. Do not interact.
Sticky will bring that up to Meth's attention.
Who the fuck are we stealing from?
I don't know. I don't like this. I want to get it done and over with and just get out.
As
This
you
is
check-
starting to feel bad.
Mr. Brain, not to be confused with Pinky. You
I
said
think
that
so,
you're gonna
Brian.
look at the computer to see if you can find anything as far as that goes as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find anything like, because if life support in the black screen, I'm gonna see if if there's not like a video feed to whatever the life support's connected to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a brain check. You can use 2 because this is you using a brain and you have your device to help trying to break through some walls.
Got a 3. Out of 3, got a 3.
Alrighty, so then that is a
Nice.
success. Though you cannot pull up a camera, you get a feeling that there's not an actual camera in there. You find out that it is a room inside the vault. And when it says life support, it does not mean that of like someone on a machine kind of life support. However, it's more of a habitat. You can gather when it's talking about oxygen levels, nitrogen levels, plant growth, and stuff like that. There definitely seems to be something in the vault that is alive.
All right, I have a plan C. Let that
That's-
thing out. Whatever it is, open it up.
How do we do that? Can
I
we
can-
do it from here?
I can try.
All I know
answer
is
no.
this.
The vault would have to be opened at the vault door using 2 or more security guards.
Is there a way I could shut off life support from here?
No.
You guys gonna murder whatever's down there?
No, you would through your check of the computer, yours is just visual. You have no control of it, but you would know that there is another camera that says tech room that is on the same floor as the vault, off to the side.
All right,
Okay.
if we end up having to go down to the vault, then I will go in there and see what I can do.
This is just getting fucking worse and worse. I don't like this.
That is the last resort that we gotta do if we gotta go down there.
I mean, cut my life into pieces, but I don't think Papa Paws thought this was going to be our last resort.
All right. So you guys are getting ready to go out. High Roller and Snacks McKenzie. Is there anything you would like to do until the supposed distraction time?
Play blackjack.
Alrighty. You go over to the blackjack table. There is a hawk sitting on a stool in his little vest and a name badge. His name is Terry. Terry the Hawk.
Terry.
How you doing? You looking to play some blackjack?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's a D20 buy-in to start playing. You can then bet from there.
All right. I do the buy-in.
All right. You drop a D20 on. It rolls onto the table. They will deal out 2 cards. You have 2 kings. The dealer has a ace and a face down card.
I stay because 2 kings equals 20, and there's a very low chance I would get the ace.
Alrighty. Dealer will flip their card. They have an ace and a 4. They draw another one. It is a queen.
Don't. That's not bust yet. Nope.
No, it's not bust yet.
Yeah.
They draw one more, and it is a jack. So they bust. So you win this round.
Okay.
You guys, you can continue playing. There is some back and forth. Just general. If you want to roll me a criminal, just to see how you do.
1 criminal or 2 dice?
Let's see your rookie thief. We'll say 2 because we'll say thief. You can count cards.
Yeah, I'll count cards a little bit and
You're
try to figure it out.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I got a 5 and a 1 in my current one with the
Well, you have a 1, so
criminal.
you should be good.
Yeah. That means I
Alright.
take 1 out of bear and 1 out of put 1 in the criminal. I'm almost full criminal. I'm gonna reminisce a little bit about the time when I was being taught by my master. I just forgot my Junie's character's name.
Sticky buns.
Sticky Buns. About how, to count the cars, things like that. And, how she, helped me learn things. Good. So that's actually how you get bareback. Shoot.
You would either have to do bear things
You have to
or
eat
fail
honey.
at criminal or eat honey.
I'm going to eat some of my chicken nuggets with the honey mustard.
I'll allow this. I will allow this.
Clever.
So the honey mustard helps you get some bareback. After a few rounds of you winning fairly well with your card counting, they have not caught on, despite the fact that they have the eyes of a hawk. They have not caught you on. So they will then lean over and ask, because you are amongst a couple of other people playing. You have formed a small crowd around you. Everyone's like cheering you on. You're like, "Ah, this man's got it." The hawk will lean over and go like, "Sir, would you like to join some of our other patrons downstairs?"
Oh, but of course, sir. Thank you.
Right. We'll have someone escort you down there.
Well, I got my bodyguard with me too.
Totally understandable. You are not the first, nor will you be the last. The hawk will.
I also need some bamboo for my friend.
Okay. He'll snap over to the shark that's across the way, standing next to the thing, and your bubble-headed shark friend comes back over. Hey, you guys joining the winners' tables downstairs, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
By the way, we saw Brad's pit.
Yes, I know. I let you guys out.
I know, it was amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? It's a sight to behold. Sometimes
Now
I
I
just go
got-
in there and I stare at him for so long. I swear, there's something
Yeah.
special in Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Now I got a question for you. Can we get that ticket back?
Dude. Is this your valet ticket?
Yeah.
I may have accidentally given you the wrong ticket from my Giles and digested
You
the
know
actual
what?
ticket.
All I asked for was a ticket. You delivered. I see no harm, no foul. Yeah, here you go. He'll hand you back
Thank you,
your
sir.
valet
Perfect.
ticket and put it
I tip him some of my winnings as a thank you.
He will graciously say, "Oh, thank you. Right this way, sir." And he will start gesturing you to head towards the middle of the casino, off to the left, or technically, if you're facing it, the right of Brad's Pit. There is a door where they have like the cash, where you go like cash in your chips and stuff at other casinos. There is a small door next to that office, which then leads to a stairwell.
Mhm.
He gestures to the stairs and to have you guys go first, if you would like to go downstairs to the underground casino.
We go to the underground casino because if we win more money, we may get access to the vault. Because we might win so much. You never know.
I mean, Mr. Roosevelt may see that as a way to give you your proper winnings.
Oh, that'd be cool.
See Jimmy screaming.
We're so hot making this whole entire time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're both are hot. So I realize as we're on the we're looking at the cameras, we're gonna look down and see them. We're like,
Yes.
oh,
They would be in
Oh,
clear
no.
view of the cameras. In fact, each table has its own individual camera for watching reasons. So you would have watched your friends play blackjack, talk, and you would have heard them on your own radio and watch as they go to the stairwell and start heading down.
I told them to not count the cards. I told them to lose a little at times.
this is oh god.
Oh my god!
All right, gonna start cycling through cameras to figure out where they're going.
Oh, where you think they're going?
Playing Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear's. Just click, 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 click.
You mean it's Five Nights
That's
at Freddy's
another good honey
Paws?
heist. I like that. The Fazbear one.
Nice.
Hey,
So-
Fast and the Paw Furious. Enough.
We gotta find them.
So
Listen here,
you will be able to track them to the entrance of the underground casino. After that door, there are no cameras.
Shit.
So they can track people. Hey, thanks for the follow. So you can see as so the camera is there to see everyone who enters. There is another security person at that door. I will say when you guys get to that door, he is holding a few sticks of like the lucky bamboo that you would buy at places like IKEA, where you're supposed to like put it in your house. And it's just
Oh shit!
it's like
It's
it's
gonna
about
be
the size of
bamboo.
like the large pencils kind of a thing.
Ah,
They're like,
fuck.
I got told to bring this here. I don't understand. This
No.
is a
My sir, my sir, you do me a great honor. Like
Hey, thanks for the
drooling.
subscribe.
Oh,
This is a very large individual. He's about 7 foot tall. He's just a dude.
Ah, fuck a
bald
doodle.
head, beard, very broad. He probably was, he could have been anything from a pro wrestler to anything else. But so he hands you the bamboo. Oh, this is for you.
oh, I just immediately just like shove it all in my mouth, just like, oh, that's the good stuff.
It is got eaten decorations.
I mean, you see that my friends are panda. They love bamboo.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not really here to question the clientele. I'm just here to make sure no one cause a problem.
I feel like the god of this helmet has blessed me.
As it
Fucking
talks
hell.
to you.
You're right. The god of the helmet has blessed you, and remember the focus on the plan.
Oh. What was
Just go
Anyway, let's-
downstairs.
The voice of reason. Go into the fucking room now.
Hey,
We go into the-
thank
you. So we go on down there to play more blackjack and other type of pokers and such.
All right.
We're gonna get a bunch of
Sticky,
discounts.
change of plan. We're gonna have to go down there,
No, we don't.
and
No, we
we're
don't.
gonna have to. We can't.
Nope. Nope.
If
Hey.
we steal and they get picked up, they're not gonna be smart enough to lie.
Yeah, that's why we're already on the fucking jet. No, this is what we do, and I'm still sticking to this damn plan. We get the spoon. We switch the spoons, and then we tell. And you see how Snack was. We tell Snack that the real primo bamboo's in the pit. You know they're gonna be coming up and jumping into that pit.
Wait, is the mic still on because you
Nope,
talked to
the
me?
mic is off.
I was talking to you.
We were talking to you.
Right,
I
but
was
can I hear you through because you
The
guys
other
are right
mic.
next to each other?
Yeah, they are.
Did you turn off your mic? I did, because I'm talking to you.
With the microphones
Technically-
on these things, they probably wouldn't be able to pick up someone else talking in case they were close to each other.
Oh.
I know. But I mean, it would be irresponsible for
I
someone
was
to have it
gonna
because the
drive
feedback
into
would
the
be
pit.
awful.
Oh my god, the feedback would be like.
Yeah. So with the earpieces being burrowed like into your ears because you have
Ear.
bare
Yeah.
ears. Some of you have ear flaps.
Got it.
Yep. Well, that's a honey badger, but you know.
Yeah.
But that's what we're at. I'm still sticking to that plan because you know Snacks is gonna be a bear out of hell going into that pit, and nothing anyone else is gonna do is gonna stop him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be paused, you know, in the moonlit night against some kind of car, and it's gonna be really bad. And you know that unfortunately, Paulo will not be able to sing that song because as he has been deceased for some time, there's never gonna be a part 2 to that one, sadly.
All right. So as you guys enter the underground, have you guys seen let's see, Civil War, Black Panther, where they have their underground casino thing where everything is
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Okay.
Black
Yep.
Where
Panther.
it's very lavish. It's like overdone. It's very bright, very gaudy. And there's not as many. There's definitely not as many people in there. There's not as many high rollers. So there's definitely less people. But there's still a sizable amount of people who are definitely like politicians, CEOs, business owners, criminals. I mean, I guess I could have just said criminals, and that would have covered all of them. Political commentary.
Woo!
I got jokes.
For
Just
days.
the days.
There's a couple of like fat cats, like that are literally fat cats. You got a couple of there's a crane in the back corner as well. So there's a gecko, who and you understand it as the Geico gecko who owns a car.
Are there some
Yep.
panthers down there just because?
Is there panthers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for flavor.
Yeah. There's both. There is.
They're Pink Panther.
There's there's not a pink panther. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, there is a pink panther. She owns the Veronica's Secret pink brand. She is the owner of a lingerie for both animals and people.
Oh my god. Do
Oh, listen.
I hate that?
Uh, she is known for owning a catwalk in city where people do fashion shows.
What's her first name? Victoria?
Victoria's Secret, yeah. Her partner is a snake. His name her name is Eve. And
It tracks.
yeah, so it's Victoria's secret.
Got you. And her husband Adam's somewhere around too, right?
No, she actually married a woman named Lilith.
Nice. It's good to see those two got together.
Yes. She dated
Masaki
Adam
must
for a
be
little
pissed.
bit, and it did not work out. Adam was, it was an arranged marriage. Like they were like, she's made for you.
There's so much.
The Lord.
Wait.
The lore
Did
running.
Mazakine help her leave? Yes, no. I have to know that Mazakine's at least around.
Yes, Mazakine is still. She's actually working
Okay,
at
good.
the casino.
Fantastic. Mazakine, you're the best
Man,
security guard ever.
The twists and turns this is taking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is a high roller. In the back part of this room, there is a very large slot machine that says jackpot. I mean, we're talking about like Wheel of Fortune like size.
I know we're playing.
Not Wheel of Fortune. Price is Right, when they do the big old spinning wheel thing.
Yeah.
Says grand prize, unbelievable, includes free meeting with the spoon.
I'm gonna play that one just right now. It's gonna be great.
Go right over to that immediately.
I must put that
Yes.
in my mouth. I need to know what unbelievable tastes like.
Just a bamboo drops it like he's got it. Like, Snacks has it in his mouth like a cigar. He's just like, I gotta put that one in my mouth.
Yes.
Snacks, taste that thing and make sure it's real.
I will make sure it is real. Don't you worry. And Snacks is just gonna start walking over there.
Oh, fuck. They're going to.
All right.
What time is it?
So you're immediately gonna play the jackpot prize.
Might as well. It's gonna be fun.
All right. So I want you to do me a favor.
Yep.
I want you to roll me 1d6 and tell me what you
Yeah,
get.
1d6. Yep.
Oh, wait. You want to do a
I got a
favor?
5.
Abandon all hope. Oh,
All
God.
right.
Oh, no.
This is what happens. And
Okay.
I rolled to see what was going to happen here compared to your roll.
Good.
You'll walk over and there will be
Snack does his business. Does their business?
This
Yeah, because Stag was supposed to taste it and make sure that it wasn't a bamboo.
Yeah. I have to make sure it's real.
Yeah. So as you guys walk over to play this, there is a walrus there, but he's seemingly lost a lot of weight. He is a very thin walrus now. And he's like, "Hello, welcome to the jackpot wheel with the unbelievable prize. You will also get a free meeting with the golden spoon itself. Would you like to play? Sir, are you licking the wheel?" As he looks over to you, you have snuck by him as he's giving his spiel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've just got like part of the wheel in my mouth. Like, no, sir, I am tasting the wheel.
I kindly ask you to no longer taste the wheel. It is not edible for anyone.
Well, it is real. I can assure you that I have tasted it, and it is not bamboo, but it is tangible.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure
You
of
know
that.
what tangible means?
Yes.
He's incompetent, not illiterate.
Well, it does cost quite a bit of money to play for such illustrious prize. It is.
How much was it cost?
He will hold out a scale, like he'll gesture to a weight scale, to which it implies that you keep shoving money on until the light dings.
I would like to pull out my Polly Pocket dollhouse and just say my coin purse should handle this, and just put it on the scale.
What?
You know what? This walrus looks at your item that the Polly Pocket castle that you've put down. The light does not go off, but he looks at it. And looks at it. The light's supposed to go off when you put enough money into it. The whole point is that you're not supposed to ask how much it is. It's supposed to shovel money onto it until it goes off. Go, that's enough. So the light does not go off. It was not heavy enough, no. And the walrus will turn, you can call him Balrus for the time being. Balrus looks at it and goes, "Sir, that is not money, nor is the weight correct. However, what you have just placed down is a complete collector's edition of Polly Pocket's Castle Playtime, which is worth a lot more than I'm surprised. I mean, you are one of our..." Looks over to to Patty. Who are you, the high roller, or are they the
high roller? But they hold my stuff.
Well, you have donated it to it, and I will say that is enough to play. I did roll to see if you were going to let this have this work. So, unbeknownst to Snacks, the Polly Pocket Playtime Castle thing that you put down is collector's edition and garnered well enough to be a chance to play. Now, we had Patty. You walk up to the wheel. You grab it with your bare arms.
Yep, I have to climb up there.
Yeah. We'll see. You do a hop to grab it as high as you can, and as you come down, you'll land on your feet and pull hard. And along this is a lot of zeros. There's some cash prizes, and then there is very much like the wheel on the Price is Right. There's the 2 green and then a sliver of gold.
Yep.
It goes down and it slows down and it hits the green, which is great. And it gets to the very end of the green next to the gold. And you're like, oh, dink.
Right.
Barely enough energy that you have won the gold. You
Yes!
have won the ultimate prize right out the gate. And
I say, I won the gold! Woo!
Polaris is amazed. And he's like, this hasn't happened before.
We get to see the spoon now?
You see him like speaking to a radio. I thought we had this rigged. Is no one supposed to win this?
Does this mean I can taste the unbelievable?
No. What do we do?
Wait.
What do we do? You and
Does that
the
mean she gets
security
the-
office hear this on the radio that someone has won the grand prize in the underground casino. To which on the wall next to the monitors you'll see unbelievable prize equals go to the vault as well as meet with the spoon after midnight.
I have terrible news, Sticky. Absolutely
Well, okay,
horrible
so
news.
you've heard that someone has won it. You don't know who's won it yet.
Well, we just heard he said I won the gold.
Okay, you guys do hear him say it. Okay, fair enough. So you hear him say he's won it. Paula says someone has won it. And you hear people on the radio cursing. Like you can tell there are other security guards going, God damn it. What did I do to deserve? God, I wanted to get out of here tonight. Oh, why? I thought we weren't allowing this to happen. God, I want to do it. Who wants to do this? So you hear on the radio, on your security radios, people are like, nobody wants to do it.
I got it.
What?
It's all good. No worries about it. We got it.
Oh, all right. Who is this?
Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. It's fine. Don't worry
That
about
is
it.
not a name.
It's my nickname. You know it.
Yeah, they're lock, stock, and I'm 2 smoking barrels. Because I got these guns.
I mean,
you saw what I did on the floor earlier?
Oh, Red, is that you?
yeah.
It's me,
Good
it's
show.
Oh. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, all right, Red. Thanks for taking along for the team.
I mean, anything we could do to help,
All right.
We'll get
got-
the spoon.
You want the spoon? Okay.
But yeah, we'll get, because after midnight, they're supposed to get that too, right? I'll be able to meet it.
Yeah. Yeah. How does this work? And you hear
How,
another.
how
voice,
does this work?
You hear another voice on the radio going, because again, it's just a voice. You have not heard this voice yet, and like, I do declare that I have never heard this happen before. Alrighty, well then I say, my dear fellows and gals and in between non-binary pals, we shall do this. When we remove the spoon at said midnight, we will transport it straight to the vault. We will have our lucky winner join us. Miss Red and I did not quite catch the other name, but you know, as it takes 2 cards to undo the case, I assume you have a partner, Red?
Indeed, yep, don't worry, got it.
Well, wonderful, delightful. You two will retrieve the spoon and come directly to the vault, where we'll have our winners meet the spoon, as well as the unbelievable prize. You get also the feeling that nobody knows what this unbelievable prize is. None of the guards do, no one. And especially because this has never happened before, everyone's in question.
Is there a camera that looks at the elevator down to the vault? In the elevator?
Yes.
If there's no one in there right now, I am gonna loop that and add that to the play.
Okay. So the voice was like, all right, well then, that sounds like an excellent plan. I'll see you all at the vault. Cheerio. And then you hear static. And everyone's like, is that him on the radio? Does he listen to us? Oh, man.
Is that Teddy?
No one
Sticky will
says
turn
the
off.
name, but everyone starts to kind
Right.
of be panic that they imply that someone listens to the radio and they are not happy because they probably got caught doing something they shouldn't.
All right.
Okay. We stick to the plan. We still do the thing. We do the switcheroo. We tell them that the bamboo's up here so that Snacks can just let loose. They were under the impression we're going down there. We're not going down there. You know a trap when you hear one. This is a trap.
I mean, it doesn't sound good. So what we can
Have
do
you
is-
not seen
I've-
Space Paws?
No, of course I've seen Space Paws.
We're gonna find the freaking stunt doubles.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to go into the elevator, not go down. We're gonna go into the elevator. We're gonna do the switcheroo as I've had it to loop, and then we leave.
Done.
So we won't be seen on camera. We won't be seen grabbing, and we won't be seen on the end of the elevator. And we'll just put the spoon on the floor, send that thing straight down, and we leave.
Now, are we still sending them to the pit for the bamboo? So at least they can get out of that.
We'll see what happens when the spoon reaches the bottom.
Fair.
So about that. Walrus then turns around to our two winners, goes, "If you'll join me, we will return to the elevator to reach our prize down in the vault of unbelievable things, where the spoon will be delivered to us post haste, as it is
Thank
about
you.
11:45 right now."
Good to
So,
know.
so he's
Yeah,
gesturing
15
to the
minutes.
elevator, that should take you down.
By the way, we need more bamboo for my friend.
I just remembered
I will
something.
attempt to get you that said beverage, drink, snack
What?
thing as soon as we can.
Thank you.
I'm glad you remembered.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad you remembered.
Yeah, I was just the only one. I was like, wait a minute. There's something very important. I just
There's
remembered.
something I forgot.
What did you forget? Because I'm forgetting.
Don't
What?
worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Fuck off.
Your shark friend sends over just a normal the big dude. Think of him like the Big
Yeah.
Show from WWE, essentially.
Sure.
Comes
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
He comes over. He opens up the elevator and enters the elevator and swipes his card, gesturing for you to enter with him.
Oh, I can go too.
Yeah, you're
he
sure.
holds your
Sweet.
stuff. So
It's because I licked it. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what did it.
So once you enter, he'll swipe the card and the elevator goes down. And as the
That's a
door-
nice card. I like that.
Thanks. It's company issued.
That's like your suit. Where'd you get it?
It's company issued.
Are you sure those items are company issued? Are you quite certain they're not bamboo?
Yes.
Did you do the taste test?
The thing is, though, they do make bamboo suits right now.
They
Where,
do.
like, you know,
I've eaten them.
I mean, they make bamboo T-shirts now, bamboo underwear, socks. They gotta make bamboo suits right now too.
For the record, I'm just a dude. I'm not looking for consumption of bamboo, but I appreciate your interest in my appearance.
Why would you not want to eat bamboo?
I don't think I
Oh,
can.
no,
It
you're
is
just
one
a
of
dude.
God's greatest gifts to this
No,
planet.
you said you're
Most
just
of
a
my
dude.
food
You,
is in protein powder form. I don't know if I can digest bamboo.
thing is, though, you just said you're a dude. Do you know where your car is?
Where my car is?
Yes, dude, where is your car?
I gave it to my friend Ashton. I think he parked it out front.
Oh, at least
God.
that much.
Damn it.
So the elevator stops, the doors open, and
Also, what's the deal with the Planet's Pit? As we're going down still.
it's a local monument treasure. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. It was found by a man named Brad. It says a secret lies at the bottom. There are many stories of people have fought and died for the pit. Sometimes for amusement, sometimes for world change. It's a long, weird history, but people seem to like
It's a long elevator ride.
it.
Boy.
So the door opens, you guys exit the elevator, and your friend comes out with you. It is very bright. It feels medical. It's white and silver, very clean. The lights themselves, it seems like the ceiling is like panels of light. So you get a very soft white. If you've seen God, what movie is it? Is it Catch Me If You Can, where it's all the magicians that are trying to rob a place and that whole scene
Now
where
you
they're
see
like,
me. It's now you see me.
Now
Yeah.
you see me. Okay. So yeah, so it's very much in that same kind of vein where everything feels very medical, very modern, and there is a large vault door, and in an offshoot, you'll see there's an office where there's people in lab coats working through the glass windows, and it turns left for a little bit, and there's seemingly some more rooms down there.
What's all this stuff? It looks cool.
It's above my pay grade, man.
I can tell you what it is. Give me just a moment.
Don't, sir. I'm gonna ask you to stay over here. Don't lick anything. Don't anything.
All right.
Look, I just need to keep my job as well. I'm trying to fund my.
Now, what's the dental like here?
What's the what?
Dental.
What is your fascination with dental?
He doesn't get it right now.
I mean, I got veneers last year.
Oh, veneers.
You see, he smiled, and they are very white, like unnaturally white.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Why don't you go for some bear teeth or anything like that?
I have
Like
thought
nice
about
sharp
getting-
ones, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting like those bottom ones in silver, where it's like the two like sharp points, so I could be like.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
I've
that works.
been
That works.
told
Yeah.
I'm a bit like a grizzly if I wasn't a person. And,
You know, as you can see, I'm a black bear and stuff like that. You definitely look like a grizzly. You know, it would work for you. You'd be great.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
My third cousin's grizzly.
Oh, hey, that's awesome. I'll you know, I'll ponder about it. I think I'll put the Christmas bonus next time.
There
I'll
we go,
look
there we
into
go.
that next time. I appreciate the input.
No, you're fine.
All right. So by the time you guys get down there and you're settled, you're pretty much told to just stand there and wait. Your prize is coming in the next couple of, within the next 10 minutes or so. So
You know, I got a attention span of a fish right now,
yeah,
so you know.
you're just gonna be bouncing back and forth with this dude. He's gonna talk about how he's played some contact sports, so he appreciates your compliments, and it's just one of those things where he's just like soaking in just your attention span. He keeps pulling back snacks from trying to go over to lick something that he shouldn't, or nom on something.
What were those scientist people doing?
He'll explain that he doesn't know. He's assumed it's something important that Mr. Roosevelt has hired many people at different jobs, but from what he can gather, they are probably very good at what they do, whatever it is.
How deep's the pit? Did anyone measure it?
No one's measured it. No one's gone down the pit yet.
Why not?
They don't know how deep it is or what's at the bottom. They choose not to mess with the legend. I think it has more power as a legend than anything else.
Are there any secret tunnels?
He doesn't know.
Oh,
Because again, no one's been to the bottom of the pit. They have never seen anything that implies it, but it's such a mystery. Again, all he knows is that the fable that the pit might have something special at the bottom. People have fought in the pit. People have fought for the pit for either fun or world change.
I mean, there's something gold at the bottom. I saw this shiny thing at the bottom.
Some people think it's the eye of pit.
What does it see?
It looks at all of us when we look down. You look in
Oh,
the
okay.
pit, and the pit looks back.
That makes sense.
So as you guys are wasting time talking to this dude, we'll bounce back up to our security guards as time is ticking down. You will so it's ticking down. So do you guys head over to the pillar with the spoon as it sits in the middle?
So I set a 5-minute timer on that. So I'm gonna wait to activate the loop on that for a minute before, because it should not take us more than 4 minutes to go in, get key card, open up, take, and get out of that camera zone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. So
So at 11:59, we will approach. Well, I'll turn it off,
and then we'll make our way to it. So then right at midnight, we can go swipe, grab, go.
All right. Junie, did you have something that you were gonna add there?
When we do the swipe out, grab, go, I will actually we'll take the golden spoon, and I've already slipped the brass replacement into my thing. So we do the little thief swipe. Nobody knows.
And we put it into whatever container we're supposed to put it in.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
So you guys get to the pillar where the spoon is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys both swipe your cards.
Mm-hmm.
As both of you swipe your cards, a latch opens to a key slot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's supposed to be a key to do the final unlocking.
Oh,
Mhm.
As you guys flip it open, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, good heavens! I'm so glad you guys got a head start. There is quite a show. As a rotund man in a large mustache and a monocle comes over in a tweed suit. I knew I could count on these people of mine to always be prepared for things that happen. Who will then pull out a large key from behind his tie and put it into the thing, turning it, causing the glass tube to lower, and then the platform the spoon is on to lower. To which you're like, good, excellent, this is wonderful. Exciting new things happen today, and we don't get that very often. Mostly it's just the pit. He will then take the spoon from where it is and turn to whoever of you has the box that you're supposed to have for the spoon.
Me.
All right.
You couldn't, because they under our original plan, you couldn't have hit it and put it into the box. You would have had to hit it and like put it into the box I'm holding.
So I'll tell you what, I'll give you a chance here. He will place it into the box, and he will take a step back and turn around as if he's getting ready to lead a parade. Because again, at this moment, he's trusting his guards. So if this moment, Junie, if you would like to roll a criminal to try
Can I do thief because I'm a thief and I'm trying to live this?
I was gonna say it's rolling for criminal, and I'll give you your second one because you're doing a thief thing at the moment because you're trying.
What's your criminal at?
I'm only at a 4.
we may go full criminal.
Well, hold on. We'll go to 5, so at least we'll have a buffer.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I know, right?
That's true.
All right, so go ahead and roll 2 criminal.
Just a 4 or lower.
I have to go 4 or lower.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to get 4 or lower on one of the die.
Oh yeah, I got a 6 and a 2.
Okay.
Oh!
So
We're good. We're good.
as what you assume to be Mr. Roosevelt has turned away, you swap the spoons, sliding the other spoon into your sleeve, and you close the box, turn and lock it. He'll have been like, come, it is time to go, and he will start walking towards an elevator.
By the
Yeah.
time
No.
she does that, she'll just kind of stretch, let the spoon slide down, fly into her bra. We're good, and it hides.
Yes.
And SA, is it midnight?
I was gonna say this isn't midnight, right?
It is now midnight.
Cool. Guess what happens at midnight?
Yes.
Oh, something happens at midnight?
My little
The one
watch,
job we told.
Oh,
my
That's
watch
right.
starts going off, and I look at it. The bee to the honey pot.
You'll hear
It's
Uh,
game on.
Yes,
All
we just hear
all
game
of-
on.
all of a sudden Sticky goes into her microphone really softly to anyone else around her, but right into Snacks' ear. There's true bamboo at the bottom of the pit.
Cool. So Snacks is going to using muscle just start grabbing things and throwing them around, like beating the crap out of this guy that's with us and just shaking him and asking him, "Where's the bottom of the pit? I need that bamboo, boy. Tell me where it is."
Bamboo's on its way, bro.
And I'm just gonna beat the crap out of him.
All right, roll.
oh.
Roll for
Hem.
bear muscle.
That was the best thing ever.
That will succeed.
All right. Do you have any details you would like to do with that success?
As I'm shaking him and like throwing things around and like beating him up, I just want to make like I don't know who else is down here, scientists or whatever. I'm just gunning for pure distraction at this point. Like, just I was told that we had a plan. That was my one job. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So you'll see that the scientists alone will lock the door because they don't want anyone in there. It's still a glass pane. You can feel free to throw something through there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Desk gone.
Okay. So you've thrown something through the room, and the scientists are manically trying to fix something on the computer as alarms start going off. You have shaken this man, and he is desperately trying to get you to calm down, but he is in panic mode because he didn't expect this to happen. He thought you guys were getting along fine. So he's like, the bamboo's on its way, man. We need the bottom. No one's in the bottom of the pit. No one goes down there, man.
Take me to the pit.
The scientists have set off an alarm, which then, I mean, the guy's in panic mode now. You're also shaking and throwing him around.
Sure.
So he's not going anywhere.
Take me to the pit, I say as I hold him 7 feet off the ground.
Alarms start going off, to which the two of you upstairs, Teddy goes, what? Come with me. We must find out the cause of this problem. And where he hits a button on his watch, and the elevator door opens itself, and he's trying to drag you guys with him.
I would like to vomit.
Okay.
I would like to force myself to vomit, and while doing, I want to go. Oh god! Alarms! Oh god, that makes me feel sick. Oh god, I'm getting sick. Oh god, I'm getting sick. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna throw up.
Red, hold on. Everything, the things in there. Let me take a look.
I'm gonna hand on the box, and just be like, and like start dry heaving.
Damn,
I just.
He did want. So as you're trying to throw up, a ton of other guards who all didn't want to do their job come storming out of the back office and line up and start doing this funnel towards the elevator. I'm trying to leave a lot of this up to chance, so I don't like railroad, but it feels like
Sticky grabs Red and just pulls back to get out of this funnel of mass chaos. Just to kind of pull back.
Damn it. So Teddy sees that and goes, no, you two, my most trusted officials, come, I must have you by my side at all times. Red, you have been always the most trusted person. Did you do something new with your hair? I love it. Come.
She's ready to throw up. I gotta get her out.
The unbelievable prize needs our help.
Yes, and so does her stomach.
I would like to throw up.
I
would like to bear out and throw up.
That's when she'll pull out one of her smoke grenades and just quietly pull the pin and throw it out into the middle of those safety guards, and then pull her into the back to where the kitchens are.
As the alarms are going off, also you'll notice that the doors have like metal roll down doors that are starting to come down as well.
Yeah, running now.
Flashback downstairs. After the guards have pulled the alarm, Teddy is unbeknownst to you, Teddy has also hit another button on his wrist, and the vault door starts to open.
That's the open.
I see that, and I think that my plan has worked, and I throw the guy on the ground, and I say, I'm gonna get you, Pit, and I just start running for the vault.
All right. As the vault opens, inside you see rows of the normal vault stuff. Like, here's a bunch of honey. Here's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. The very back is a clear door with several holes in it and a pin pad. So as you run in, you get to this door, and on the other side, you see the back wall upper corner is a hive with one large opening and a bunch of small openings. But one large opening is there. Do you do anything to this door, this situation?
I'm not smart, so I assume that is where the pit is because I don't see the pit in the vault.
Okay.
So I would like to
You
go
went
in
through the
there.
door.
Well, there is a pin pad. One of you would have to roll to open the pin pad.
Can I roll to beat the crap out of the door?
Screw it, yeah.
Cool.
I'll have you attack the pin pad.
Cool, with my muscle, so I get 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. I still have to.
No, I say. Oh,
All right.
sorry.
All right, so you've done it. All right,
Nice.
as you start clawing this thing, and Patty starts to come up behind you, there's
Yep.
a loud buzzing happening from inside this room. As sparks start to fly on that pin pad, it is not unlocked yet, but you can tell that there's something going on with the pin pad. A large white and red bee comes out, and I mean massive. And you hear, "Who dares disturb my slumber?" As this large bee comes out, with her head having hairs that stick up, almost like crown points.
I say it through the comms because they're still open. Queen bee.
I mean,
Be you bee or be you bamboo?
I am Queen Apis. I am the queen of all honeybees. I have. You are not in uniform. You are new to me. I have been here for many years. An endless supply of honey given to that vile man. One in a damned monocle. Who wears a fucking monocle anyway?
First off,
Hey!
2 things. Number 1, are you sure you're not bamboo? Have you tried to take a nibble on
I
yourself?
am royalty.
I just want to double check. Number 2, I care not for your honey, madam. I just want that sweet, sweet bamboo.
I know nothing of. And then she'll look over and notice Patty, who is wearing a Burger King crown, and looks and stops and goes, "Oh, more royalty. I'm surely apologizing for my demeanor. It has been a long time. That horrid man has kept me in here for my honey so long. He has such a fascination with people and animals. You should see the porn he has."
Okay, while that's all going on,
And
I
are
like
they running? I say we're running and we're hearing them talk. No, we don't hear the bee. We just hear them talk.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing?
door.
We're running.
All
I'm
right.
just talking as I run.
Let's see. Because you're running, both of you roll me bear to see if you can make it before the door shuts.
I need a 1 or a 2.
Well,
I believe in you guys.
So,
Ready?
yep, I'm good. I got it. I need high, you need low.
I got it. I got a 3, so I failed.
Oh,
I got a 5, I passed.
All right. So the one with the spoon made it through the door. The one without the
Sorry.
spoon is in the door. In the mass confusion, Teddy, coughing and sputtering, comes out and finds you, quote unquote, red.
I would like to continue. I would like to vomit.
You vomited twice already, and you have not consumed anything recently, so it is just a dry heave.
Yep.
And goes,
Well, it means I'm covered in vomit.
That's fine. He still sees you as his most trusted guard. And it's like,
I told you.
good, you're still here. And he will pick you up and carry you with him to the elevator as you go down. The rest of the guards waiting for the next wave. You guys get to the bottom as you hear someone say, "You should see his porn." And you'll hear Teddy go, "Oh no, she's talking to someone."
Who's talking to who? Is there a bee that we should free? Free the bee!
So Teddy runs over, sees his poor guard that he has spent good money on, thrown and crying in a corner. Scientists panicking, trying to get the computers working again, and sees the two of you talking to the royal queen, and she's like, oh, there he is. Royalty, please, Josiah, equal of majesty, help me open this door so I may help you.
I shall attempt to open the door.
Thanks to your friend slashing the panel very well, you will start to have it crack open as Teddy screams, "No! Oh, child, help me!" And then one of the back doors gets kicked wide open as an 8-foot tall person comes out in a bright pink dress. They are a monstrosity of human and bear mixed together. You hear Teddy yell, "Half bear Bjornsson, please take care of this." So someone who looks like the mountain from Game of Thrones in a pink dress comes out, who is a mess of bear and human, comes over and roars. In a weird death metal scream slashed with animal.
Don't worry, Patton, I got this.
So, you said
Control the
down
freaking
here
bamboo!
on this floor is the other tech room,
Yep.
right?
The life
You
support
said there were-
room?
Yeah.
Yes, the life support room, which has been bashed open with scientists trying to get it to keep it running. There is that.
Yeah, the other they say cool, and that's that their scientists are working. All those computers are technically open because somebody broke the glass, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Snacks has broken that door. Yes.
Good job,
Cool.
Snacks.
I would like to run in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna whatever I can do to just throw off this system and like manually have the door like open or whatever I can do tech wise to just give my friends any sort of thing.
Isn't your thing Carnage?
Yes. Your thing is Carnage.
Yeah, but I'm also brains.
Yes,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
have
great.
But you have Carnage.
Carnage and
Yeah.
Muscle together in the same room.
You are correct.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Yes.
then I will. That's fair. I will wait until I will pretend to be a good guard until this monstrosity goes past me, and then I'm just gonna go. Sticky,
Yeah.
may baby bear Jesus smile upon you.
Go
Enjoy
with
your-
Policies.
Enjoy your retirement, and I'm just gonna go carnage onto the. I'm gonna hop up onto the back of their skull and just start tearing away.
All right.
As
So we
Snacks
have
goes
one
to the forward.
Carnage. Snacks, are you also attacking
Great.
Half
This
Bear
is great.
Bjornsson? Or are you?
I thought the Carnage was for the the scientist stuff. Like I thought he was gonna like destroy the computers and stuff.
No, he said jumped on the back of the skull.
Oh, then yes, absolutely.
So okay. So
I don't think destroying the computers would give us the result we want. It'd
So
probably
both
just
of
lock
you-
everything.
He said they were trying to fix it, so I was like, well, maybe if we break it more.
No, they're just
If we
trying to
break
keep
this
the,
guy-
They're trying to keep the life support running. That is strictly for the habitat for
Gotcha.
the bee.
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know smart people.
That's fine.
I don't know. I got you.
That's totally fine. So, both of you, if you're both going after Half Bear Bjornsson, both of you roll me. Let's see, that would both be Bear.
Yeah.
Bear and Muscle for me, and Bear and Carnage for him.
Yes.
While this is all going on, I'm leaving. I've left.
Mhm.
Oh, I straight up let you know to leave.
Yeah. Outside, do I see anywhere where the electrical boxes are? Anything?
You would have left through the front. There's nothing out front. You could.
No, I would have gone into the back because I was trying to dodge out of
The
that way.
exit.
We pulled out towards the back.
The elevator you guys were heading to was towards
Uh-huh.
the front.
Okay, so
Oh,
then
yeah.
I'm
All the
running
go-
around. I have to go back anyhow because that's where the car is. I have to go
That's
run
true.
into the
That is
back.
where the car is. Out back, there is nothing strictly for like electrical stuff. There are power lines somewhat around, but you can't. Let's see. You're a thief. Roll me thief to see if you can figure out if the power lines provide power for the building.
All right, now I gotta go low.
I believes in you.
I got a 2. And I am at like 5, I think, now at criminal because I passed the last one.
That means you're now full. You betray the group. But this is your last act before you just fucking peace off without us.
I mean, this is me trying to save
Are
you.
you at 5 now, or were you at 5 before this?
No, I'm at 5 now.
Okay, so the success created a 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Created a
so
5.
you are just about to betray the group. You're almost there. You can tell that some of these power lines do provide power for the group, for the building. You will assume that they also have backup generators, but you could probably create a brief moment of no power.
So I will take the taser, light it up, and throw it to the.
The power
Power
box.
line.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right. So
Just to break down the lights for a moment before the generators kick in.
all right. We'll
And
have-
after that happens, I'll put I have some toffee honey. I'll put that in my mouth.
Alrighty.
Nice,
So
and that changes up the points. Yeah.
I will have that happen in just a moment. So we had 2 of you guys roll for bear to attack half bear. What happened?
Got a 5 and a 1.
Okay, so you succeed, and I.
So I also succeed, but that puts me at 6 bear.
Ooh.
Okay. So
You want to run minutes before that happens, or no?
So
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I want to go full bear out on this guy.
I can tell. So what happens is this. So what happens is Math hops into the back of half bear, man bear pig, and starts clawing into his skull, and he keels over as he tries to flip off Math, which he successfully does, but only after getting his whole back sliced up, and he even to the point where one of his eyes is completely blind now as you clawed over. Again, you're carnage. You're tearing him apart. You're taking no prisoners. In this moment of distress, Snacks, who is now focused all anger at Half Bear because for some reason this pink dress they are wearing is covered in pandas and bamboo.
Ain't that?
Pattern.
Yep.
And so seeing something that is actually bamboo in your line of sight that you recognize, you go berserk. You go after Half Bear and start shredding it, like eating the dress as much as you can, but taking chunks out of him. And you're just destroying. You are just feral now, eating this bear, or this half bear monstrosity that you can only assume was either the product of Teddy fucking a bear, or he scientifically made one using his DNA. It is unsure, and you don't even want to know. No one wants to know, but this is the child that...
No one needs to know.
No one needs
Nope.
to know. So, you are now full feral, destroying everything. In this moment, this is where the lights go out, and Patty, this is where you finally, with that bolt of the power going out, was just enough to help crack open the last of that. Teddy is screaming, like, no, my child, everything I have is not, I will not lose this. Turns as the doors swing open, and this queen bee comes barreling out, just making a beeline for Teddy, grabbing him and just shredding him to pieces as well, stinging him over and over and over again. And just, again, you see 2 like carnal, just brutal things that this man who has created is a tower essentially of just awfulness under the belly, and just gaudy and not sharing and blah blah blah. You know, the normal things.
Yep.
They are both being destroyed by a feral panda looking for bamboo, as well as a giant queen bee. We're talking about at least the size of, like, I don't know, a Saint Bernard.
Wow.
Patty, get everyone out and run.
Yes. So
That's what I'm
the lights are flickering for a little bit, so it's almost like a strobe effect of this carnage.
Yep.
Yes. But then the power of the generator start clicking on, so it's only emergency lights, which now you know nothing about an escape route down here. The schematics didn't show any kind of back door from the vault because you were technically underground. You are.
There's got to be a stairwell somewhere or something.
I pull you over. Come on over. Come on. Let's go.
What in the hell?
I don't know. All we know is I wanted to get him bamboo, but it didn't happen. Anyway, I found this. I handed him like the whole thing about Brad's Pit and like the map that's there.
Yeah, I'll look at it and be like,
You looked at the schematics of the place. They might be matching up. You never know.
I would like to Sherlock this or Beautiful Mind this or however you want to describe
Brain
me.
blast.
Brain blast. Yeah, whatever cliche you want me to pull from to be like seeing the numbers in space.
Julia Roberts meme math thing.
Right. That.
All right. Do you want to roll me brain?
Yeah, I'll roll your brains. Hello, cat.
I will eat another toffee while I'm waiting for all these
I
people.
got a 2.
Nice.
And that passes.
All right. You look at this paper and you see it's very old. It's handwritten. It's hand drawn. In some of the discussions, you would have heard some of the lores of the Brad Pit. Especially parts where it's like, were there secret tunnels? And though you couldn't hear the answer, the fact that he said, "Are there secret tunnels in the pit?" And like, "Aw, has anyone been down there?" "No, that's weird." You go, this might be an ancient thing from where the pit, because you know how old it is and how no one goes down there for the lore of what it is. So in your head, you go, this must be a layout of the pit that they used at some point to help dictate some things. So that is your thought, is that it is the bottom of the pit, a map of it. The mat of the fight pit.
We have a full bit. So the bad news is Snacks is too far gone. Can't really do much because there's no way to get unverified unless a criminal thing happens. So Snacks, it was an honor, and I will send you. I'm saying this. I'm gonna just in your earpiece just be like, Snacks, it was a pleasure being your conscience. You'll get plenty of bamboo in jail. Just run.
Yep, I'm following.
There is a door in the back that, with a red light above it, is open as a fleet of people with tranquilizer rifles start coming in and see a feral bear eating another man bear thing.
That bear let out the queen, which killed Teddy. They killed the child.
Yep. Run! Yep. I followed them out. Go, run out.
So they start trying to deal with Snacks. Snacks is still taking out some of these people for still going full bear. They see.
Thank you for your service.
Their uniforms have green stripes on them, so it still looks like stalks of bamboo to their riddled mind.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, so they're still just going nuts. But you can assume that this is a stairwell to lead up at least to the main floor.
Yep. So we start running that way.
All right. So you we'll say that you've made it to the main floor.
Yep.
Where do you guys go from there? You see that there's a lot of guards still trying to get in.
I'm gonna pull out the radio. The radio and be like, "So we gotta open one of these doors. There's a mad bear down there. We gotta get people out of here."
You can already tell that what was taking the other guards so long from getting down is that they were getting into riot gear. So you can assume that they're not cops down there. That is more of the security guards in uniforms and tranquilizers.
I know. I'm radioing out that we gotta open the door to get a high clients out of here because there's a mad bear. So trying to security.
With Teddy being down there, they're like, "No, priority number 1 is Teddy," and so they refuse to open the doors.
No, it'll be. EMT staff coming on their way. 911 has been called.
The policy. As you read the policy book, it says doors do not open until Teddy is secure.
Teddy is almost secure.
I gotta open the door.
No, yeah.
I got hacking gear.
Right gear has secure Teddy. Open up doors.
You will see, however, that there is the shark bobblehead man is not down there. He is
Yep.
afraid of being underground. So
We'll
he,
run up and go.
he is standing over by Brad's pit, asking it for guidance.
How deep is Brad's pit?
I don't know. Pit, tell me how deep you are.
I'm We're gonna find out.
Wait. You had the car. You had
We're
the car
inside still.
No. I'm saying that I can go find his car
Oh, 100%.
at the valet, right? I can get the
Yes.
keys and
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go get the keys, go to their car. Can I drive the car through the front of the building?
Oh, I was gonna push see how he did, and then we were gonna land on his body and use one of those tunnels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna run the car right through the thing,
That
get
works
you
too.
guys in, and then
I thought
drive
you were
out.
leaving.
Well, I wasn't. I'm not completely criminal again.
That's true.
Look, let's see how he does, and then we'll let you know if we need extraction or not.
Yeah.
Does he live?
So as he falls down the area, you hear a glass shatter, and you hear him screaming like, "Oh God, I'm still alive! Wait, my bowl! Oh God, I don't want to die like this. I'm still
What's
alive."
down there?
What was that?
What's down there?
Oh God, so beautiful. I can't believe my shark eyes. Is this cub Jesus? No, it's bigger than that. So beautiful. And you can hear his voice getting more and more raspy as he is essentially
Joking.
Right, big
joking.
boy.
He's off. He's the opposite. But
Yep.
in his last dying breath, he says, "Help my friend up there, the high roller," because you've treated him with such kindness. He considers you a friend.
Aw.
That's why I pushed him.
Yeah.
Saying that, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. After he says that, there is a gleam of light. You're not sure if it's one of the red lights gleaming off of something in the pit, but you'll see along the backside of the pit that is always cast in shadow is illuminated for just a moment, and you see a rope ladder that is about 6 feet lower than the lip, which is why it's never seen, because it's not attached to the edge. It's a little bit lower. So you see a rope ladder that leads down into the pit.
Let's go down to the pit.
You go first, just in case, and I'll follow right behind.
Okay, fine. I go down.
All right. You get to the bottom of the pit, which is about, we'll say 60 feet, because I have a bad judgment of distance.
Pretty deep.
So you get to the bottom, and in the middle of the pit is something very bright, translucent, and a shadowy filling. If you look at it long enough, you realize it is crystalline honey, a large, large nugget with a man in the middle of it.
Who's the man?
Brad Pitt.
Welcome to the fight pit. It's a club where you show up and you fight.
Yep.
But we don't talk about it, and that's why it's a legend.
All right. Well, can our big Blackbeard friend pick up this large thing with a person inside of it?
Possibly.
Roll for bear to see if you can remove the man-sized crystalline honey.
Let's see here.
And I'll search for one of those tunnels.
It's 2 and 2.
What is your bear level?
2.
All right, you pass. We'll say
Nice.
You become infatuated because of the legend
Well,
of the...
before that, the thing is that before that, I close the shark guy's eyes and say, "I'm sorry," and then I go grab that.
His last, with his very last breath, it's almost inaudible. He'll say, "Thank you for showing me God."
Oh.
He is delirious from dying, and thinks he has fallen into the eye of God in Brad's pit. The
Yep.
legends that he has heard nonstop because he's had to guard the stupid hole for so long. So what I will say is, so after you've given last rites to our shark friend, you will go back over to the giant honey thing, and it's a little bit oblong, more egg shaped than anything else. So we'll
Yep.
say that you start pushing and nudging, and even using a stalagmite that's
Right.
nearby as pressure until the bottom of it cracks and it flops over and wobbles back and forth. As I imagine your friend has reached the bottom and is like, "What the fuck?"
That's exactly what it is. What the? Is that a man inside of a? You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
And
Get a
with
tunnel, let's
that,
get here.
um,
Get out of here.
looking at the hand-drawn map, you can kind of guess where up, down, left, right is because
Yep.
you brain blasted this map. You can also assume this map is to help people figure out how to leave. This is how to meet for the fight pit club, and then disperse without anyone knowing that they're doing this. You can guess which way is probably the correct way to go.
So I will let Sticky know, like, Sticky, we found a back way out. We'll let you know where to come pick us up.
Already in the car, ready to
We got
go.
a present.
Wait,
Boss, I did good. I
Drive
did good,
away
boss. I did
calmly.
good.
is Snacks with us, or has Snacks gone bear?
Next is going to jail.
Meanwhile, flashback to Snacks, who is just like,
Yes.
at this point, just on a mad search for anything that is any close to their mouth, just goes in the mouth. It's just
I say you work your way up the stairs.
Or
like taking,
people, things,
railing
chairs.
people. Like there is no
toilets.
guard left unturned. Like each one that comes down, you take a bite and throw over the railing if they're not bamboo,
Yep.
and just leaving a body till you get to the main floor. As you wander the main floor, trying the tables, the slot machines, you get to the kitchen. I know you're fair. Roll me bear. I mean, as long as it's anything under 6, I know.
3.
All right. So, with your bear instincts, you'll find the back kitchen. There is a supply of greens, and there is a small portion for bamboo used as.
I am going to climb up into the greens and eat my bamboo in the greens
Good.
and make this my nest. This is my home now.
All right.
Do we know what happened to the queen bee?
The queen bee last you saw was laying eggs inside Teddy.
Not touching
Okay.
that. Not touching that.
I don't think that's a normal bee.
For fun shits and
Don't
giggles,
wanna know.
I think it's funny. As Snacks, you were eating your snacks in the greens, you realize that it's in the freezer and the door slowly closes as a sloth closes it slowly as he's eating a brownie. I'm the best guard. As you
You've been
wait for
captured.
animal control.
That's great. That's great.
Fair.
So
I
you
can't
guys
help
were-
you. Sorry.
So you guys are rolling giant Eggman through the tunnel. As you get to the end of it, you'll find that it is a manhole cover, or not manhole cover. It's what was it, the tube that comes out where a sewer you normally would, but it's a fake one, so it leads off to the side of the road where people would assume drainage would go. I will say that you are next to the casino, a little bit away down, where there would be a drainage pipe. So if you would like to radio,
Oh,
Sticky
100%.
pick
Sticky.
you up, you will then
Oh,
Bring
sure.
the Lincoln.
into the Lincoln, and you will put in your new passenger into the back seat as best you can.
Sticky,
Yep.
yeah, you're just gonna see just, and I'm gonna buckle him in because he is worth probably as much as this fucking spoon is.
Oh,
I got my winnings from the casino. This is great.
Yep.
See, boss, I did a great job. Look, I got this thing. I got all this money. You thought I was
did.
incompetent.
I didn't-
No.
I freed a queen bee thing. There was like some weird like half man, half bear thing.
Sticky, let me tell you, and I will recount to Sticky as we
She just
drive to the airport.
floors it to the airport.
All right. We'll say as you pull away, all the cops start showing up. to the casino behind you. One of those classic movie scenes where the getaway drivers get away and then the
We
cops show
drive
up.
away following the speed limit because we're not getting pulled over at traffic.
Yep.
And cool bears do not look at explosions or cops coming after them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you guys get to the airport, you get to the airstrip, where you'll see that there is a private jet on the land strip, with its door and steps down, waiting for your arrival. He's been sitting there for a while. So you guys enter with everything, or
Oh, 100%.
okay. So you enter the plane, where you see your raccoon friend sitting down, enjoying a nice glass of something. You're not sure what it is. It's brown and murky. The only thing that you can guess it is
Brown stuff.
it's trash can sludge.
It tracks.
Gang.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you'll see him, and he looks up and he was like, there's my team. Excellent. I assume you've brought me what I asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah, say Sticky's got that.
All right. Let me see this spoon.
She'll turn around, work her thing for a moment, nestle, pull it out, put it back up, turn around, and just go like that.
Excellent. Hand me the spoon. Our deal is done.
Uh-huh. Are we closing the door?
Once I have the spoon in my hand, yes.
Here.
He'll take the spoon
mean,
and
compared
immediately dip
to
it in a
what-
bowl of water he has in front of him to clean it off.
God damn it.
Compared to the
Fucking
live
raccoons.
Yep.
No. Compared to the live bee we just left going and killing off Teddy, I mean, that's just no more a trinket, but sure.
I
Yeah,
have
I'm
many Why are you what the hell is that?
Welcome
Don't
to
ask
the
questions.
secret of Brad's pit.
Hey, I'm the one that helped discover that thing.
No,
also-
I'm not taking credit. I'm just saying this is what was down there.
You'll see that he waves over to one of the polar bears to raise the steps and start the engines to fly off.
Oh, by the way, you might want to have to pick up snacks. I think she went a little bare.
Let's just say Snacks murdered probably a few people.
You might want to post bail.
Snacks died doing what they loved.
Eating things and
Eating things. Eating cakes.
Oh, good.
I got a question for you though. How does this high roller thing work? It's like, I got Brad's pit thing. I got the money from the casino. What else we get?
That's a different lesson from another time.
You just see the raccoon rubs his eyes. And he's like,
We never need to work again. There you go.
That's pretty
No,
much it.
wait.
tell
I
you
mean,
what.
I just started this thing and I get to retire. That's great.
Yes,
I-
that's what's meaning.
Lady and gentlemen, I tell you, you have far exceeded what I had requested of you. I have my one-of-a-kind spoon and what can only be assumed as Brad of the pit. These
Yes.
are
Probably.
truly wonderful items, and I can't wait to add them to my collection. In fact, I think I have a plan for said Brad.
You can do whatever you want with Brad. We just want the
Hey.
honey.
Yeah, we just want our money, and I mean
think,
that's
Yeah.
Are we putting him in another pit? Because that'd be weird.
no. I
Oh,
have
good.
no pit plans for Brad.
Oh, I do have a request though.
Sure.
My friend, the shark guy. Give him a good burial.
What?
The guy that died in the pit.
Oh, you knew him?
Well, for like 5 minutes, but he seemed like a nice guy, I just want to
Well,
give him a
he's-
nice burial.
He's dead.
I know.
I think I'll sure, buddy. We can discuss this more on our trip to the private island we're heading to.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Don't
There, I
forget.
will give you your payments where you can choose to either stay with us or carry on your, as you say, retirement ways. I know some of you are eager to get back to your bakery and stay retired, I assume, this time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have to work again on this one.
Teach, can you teach me how to be retirement?
Fuck off.
A newbie
I'm back
retiree.
We'll organize your plans of leaving after we get to the island. And what of you, Math?
Well, you can always count on Matthew and Mackenzie to always.
Were you my brother?
I was your cousin all along.
Whoa.
I'll get
Is
the.
this where you're like, I want to get my cousin out of jail?
I have some unfinished family business too, but I'm gonna do that from the safety of a private island with a very expensive Wi-Fi network. I'm not going anywhere near anybody else ever again.
This is acceptable. So now you guys are flying off to the private island that our raccoon friend, as he dons a white hat and a cane, and goes, Well, lady and gentlemen, welcome to Raccoon Island. Knowing that... It was either that or Raccoon City, so we're...
Oh God! I need red. Let me out. Where's the parachute? Let me out. I don't do this.
Welcome to Raccoon Free City. Do you have a bank teller named Guy working here?
Yep.
Right.
So you guys go to the island to retire, essentially, more or less, to go about your ways. As
Matthias Mackenzie.
Methuen Mackenzie plans his way to save his cousin from the perils of bear jail.
The zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo.
It's all jail at this point
Yeah.
in America.
Yep.
So I think that ends our story for this time with the retrieval of the Golden Spoon from the Golden Spoon Casino featuring the Brad Pitt.
And there's no record of our faces.
Nope,
No,
none.
there is not. As far as anyone's concerned, Red, the security guard, Red Panda,
And just
did a lot of work that day.
Red, who probably was like visiting their parent in the hospital or like going to some important event, is gonna get home and be like, "Woo, you're under arrest."
Is dead and thrown in the bottom of the pit, and we did
Right.
that.
Right, we have many eyewitnesses who say you were here, you clocked in.
Clocked in
Well,
twice, even.
Thank you so much, Tristan, for running this for us.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tristan.
Junie and Bacon, for joining us as guests. We loved having you on.
Yay!
Indeed.
Thank you for
Thank
having
so much
us.
for dealing with my inadequacy.
You did
Oh,
great.
no, you
You're
did
fine.
great.
No, you did amazing.
We'll see. But yes, thank you indeed for everyone for viewing, for joining us, and all the good things. This has been a Honey Heist, the Golden Spoon Casino. We will be back. Next Friday is the first episode.
We will be back next Friday with Slivers of Fate.
Slivers of Fate.
Friday!
Friday.
And coming up again, we will have the DC by Night. Monument of Shadows. Sundays. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, thank you so much, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
How to do things.
Follow the people.
Push the button, it's right there!
Dang.